Yes.
That's terrific.
I want to know more about Brenda Song because Brenda Song is
Turbo.
someone I very much like
Huge
watching on
Rams
television.
fan.
Yes.
Yeah,
Super.
and Laker fan.
They were
Okay.
both big-time Rams fans. They knew everything about the football team. She is serious. He is serious. It was something that was often, and I fumbled this when McVay was on with Sedano and Beto yesterday. So he grew up a Giants fan, Macaulay Culkin. He's from New York. He is a Giants fan. He fell in love with Brenda Song because of the Rams, or they have a shared love of one team. So this is our new love together and our new love of a new team together. So this is their thing. So they're deeply into it. You know what I mean?
He abandoned the Giants because he found the love of a good woman?
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
He did not abandon the Giants.
Okay.
He said when he goes to Rams games, and he's always there, he keeps a Giants jersey under it, and the Rams have never lost when he wears his Giants jersey under his Rams jersey.
Okay.
So I thought that was acceptable.
Double jersey in the early part of the season could get a little stuffy.
Gets
I'm
very
not
hot
about
here.
that.
I do that with
Los
the
Angeles.
Niners jersey all the time.
I'm not even hearing that. See, that don't even count right now. No. But he does not shun his team. I believe in proximity. So does he. This is why we were kindred spirits. But he loves Brenda Song. He loves the Rams, and it's all connected. So he's at every game. And he knew everything about everybody.
Did you get to talk any movies with him?
We talked boxing for like an hour. And I'm serious. He is deep into it. We got into some great conversations. Half the time as I'm talking to him, and he kept reminding me that he's 40 plus.
Yeah.
Because I did look at him like the Home Alone kid.
Well, sure.
But he's not.
No,
a dude.
well, he's both. He still is the Home Alone kid.
He's a dude.
I
And we hung
understand
out.
that. And he's also Kevin. What was his Kevin
McAllister.
Cal McAllister. Thank you.
With it putting
All I
it, yeah,
remember was
he's always going to be
Kevin.
that.
Okay,
Like
so
he's both.
like
He's both.
wrestlers, when I see wrestlers, I mark out. And it's cool because they'll just look at me like, when you come back down to earth, we can start talking again. And it happens every 30 seconds of every minute. So same thing. When I look at him, I'm 40 plus years old. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You're a dude. You're not that kid. But it was great. It's great to meet him.
So Macaulay Culkin, by the way, really, really good friends with Freddie Prinze Jr.
That's what he said.
Yeah,
Yes.
Like
okay.
they're real tight.
That's cool. That would be weird if you go out to a restaurant and you see both of those guys out.
Yeah.
I would freak out.
Would you like just take you back to the 90s?
They're so recognizable. How do you not know
they
who
are
they are?
very
Right.
recognizable,
It's crazy.
yeah.
Yes.
I was
What?
really excited to just watch Brenda Song. Honestly, Brenda Song.
Stop, man.
Just letting you dig deeper and deeper hole with
No,
the Brenda
I gave
Song
Why?
stuff.
Where is there a hole?
Because eventually you're going to say something that you're going to want to rewind on, but that's fine.
No,
Go
I'm not
ahead.
going to say anything I want to rewind on. I'm very proud of my feelings for Brenda Song.
Good. I appreciate it.
sounds
So
like
am
you shoot the
I. But I'm
shot, right?
just saying that, you
The
do
animal.
you.
No, it was awesome. No, it was really cool. I mean, she was not shy with her opinions. She understands it. She gets it. And she wants to win badly. I really respect that.
Yeah, no, she's
I really
a hardcore
yeah,
Rams fan,
big time.
which is terrific. That's it's good. We're starting to get more and more of that, right?
Yes.
Now that they've been back for this is year 10.
And they had
as
the
weird as
proper
that is.
amount of disrespect for the 49ers.
Yeah, as they should.
How much do you hate the Niners? Oh, I can't stand them. You're in.
Wait,
there
who
you
said
go.
this? Brenda Song?
Yes.
Who cares? dog? Who cares?
Greg does.
No, I'm there.
We do.
Again, still excited.
Greg cares deeply about this.
Hey, you have yours. I have
I'm
mine.
not judging you. Let me be very clear. I am in full
and
support.
Jorge.
Who was the woman in Top Gun?
How dare you?
Jennifer Connelly.
How
Jennifer-
dare you?
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
if you said that about Brenda Song, I'd say, how dare you?
Oh.
Travis loves A Girl Next Door.
Yes.
And Greg
Wait a
loves
minute.
Brenda Song, probably Lucy Liu as well. Like
Brenda Song is your
job.
I have a type.
Oh, my
I might
God.
have a type.
Oh, my
Everybody's
goodness.
got a type.
Okay. Wow, I didn't know
Everybody's
that.
got a type.
Keep your Niner fans out of Rams camp, by the way.
That was weird. I see these
No,
fools
that's
walking
dumb.
across the bleachers like at Rams camp. It's two people.
Everybody
There was a couple.
welcome, but geez,
They're
really?
booing them and everything.
You're
I'm
wearing
like, dude.
a red hat.
and a 49ers
jersey.
shirt.
And a Fernando shirt?
No, 49ers shirt.
Oh.
What are you guys doing? Like it's
Yeah. I don't know, man.
See?
Like it's not even a joint practice or anything. It's
just
totally
Rams
a
camp.
Rams camp.
Like I said, I am jerk. That's what that says.
Basically.
I am that guy. Wow.
You're trying to be disruptive.
There you go.
That's all it is.
And that's why I don't get bothered by it. That's what
Really?
they want. No. I'm not giving you what you want.
What is
if
this,
you're-
Cal and
if-
Stanford?
No, if your entire motivation is, hey, watch this, I'm going to wear the Niners shirt to the Rams camp. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Go ahead.
Give it no energy. I got you.
yeah,
okay.
Cool. Hey, what do you think about this? I don't think
I
about
don't.
that.
Not at all. I'm trying to
You're
ignore
just
you, sir.
doing it to
Yes.
annoy me, and it doesn't.
I Cool.
I
Good for
did
you.
not know Brenda's song was your Jennifer Connelly. I did not
No,
know
yeah,
that.
she's
Now
gorgeous.
I know. Okay, good.
Yep.
If I see her again, I'll tell her.
Ask Carlos Isu. We
What
talk
would
about
you
Brenda
tell her
Slice's song all the
exactly?
time.
Greg Bergman at ESPN LA loves you.
Enjoys your work.
Enjoys your work. How about
Yes.
that?
Hall
Yes.
pass.
Hall pass.
There you go.
Oh, I wouldn't say
Yeah,
that. You
that's-
just got me to
that's-
say that. I would
that's
not say that. I would never say that.
That
You just
brings
got me
a
to say
certain
that.
level
I would
of
never
energy
say that.
to the
That's what happens
conversation.
when you just
that I don't
repeat
think
people.
you
That's
want.
what
Hey,
happens.
Ron Burgundy. Everything.
It's on video, so we got audio.
I
well.
apologize. That was him.
I'm the one that's going to get in trouble. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't
Awesome.
put that part in there.
Yes.
That's part you don't want.
Yeah, don't say it to her. But
You want to talk
I
about
will.
the Dodgers, Greg?
You trying to move on? Get me out of my trouble?
Look, I'm just here to
Is
facilitate
it hot
whatever
in
it is
here?
you'd like
Yes.
to talk about.
They won.
Yeah.
They won.
They
Yay.
did win. Yes.
Yamamoto shoved
Yes, they
again.
won.
Oh, he was fantastic.
9-7. Is that what it was? 9 strikeouts and 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9 strikeouts, 7. So he's going up and down right now. It's kind of strange where he only went 1 inning against, what was it, Milwaukee? When he went 1 inning against Milwaukee, and
Yeah, that was a
then the
weird one.
next outing he went 7. He went 7 with 10 strikeouts. Then got beat up a little bit, and now went 7 strong with 9 strikeouts again.
He's kind of one of two things. He's either terrific or kind of underwhelming. There's not a lot of just that was okay. He's on one end of the spectrum or the other. The good news is he's on the good end of the spectrum way more often than he's on the bad end. But he was able to do last night, I think, what May and Kershaw were unable to do the last couple of times. That what was it, the third or fourth inning where they dropped that pop up in left field where Conforto got a bad read and just he kind of botched
Horrendous
a pretty
outfielder.
easy play.
Can't wait to
But
dump on it.
but what happened was Yamamoto just said, "Guys, I got this.
Yeah.
We're fine." Gets a
I
strikeout,
got
gets
you.
a pop up. Like I will do it
I gotcha.
myself.
Yeah.
Clayton Kershaw against the Brewers about a week or so ago was unable to do that. When the defense let him down, he gave up a bunch of hits afterwards. Dustin May, when the defense let him down, he gave up some hits afterwards. He wasn't able to go, I got it, no big deal. Mistakes happen. I will pitch my way out of this. And that's exactly what Yamamoto did. That's what an ace does. They put an end to a losing streak. They pitch themselves out of trouble that is not of their own creation. You could not have asked more than what you got from him last night. He was just fantastic.
He's fantastic. And I'm just really excited that he is pitching well again, just in general. But at the same time, I start to look at this team and I see what he did. And then tonight, it's Tyler Glasnow, which he's been great his last 3 starts. And then tomorrow, it's going to be Shohei Ohtani. And then you look at this and you say to yourself, Blake Snell is coming back. Teams are going to have to go through this gauntlet every single night now. When you're all healthy, you're going Yamamoto, Glasnow, Shohei, Snell. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 of top tier pitchers, which changes everything. Everything. It's going to make it so that your bullpen, which you saw last night, just goes like this. It shrinks, and they don't get used as much. And if you have 4 guys that can get you 7 innings eventually for Shohei, not right now, I know, but that makes a huge, huge difference.
All 4 of those guys that you mentioned, though, have big fat question marks attached to them as far as health goes.
Not
all
Yamamoto
4.
so far, knock on wood.
Not
no.
so
Yamamoto, Glasnow.
Snell and Ohtani.
Snow. Okay.
That those 4 guys, and look, here we
You don't
are.
even know
What's
what
today?
Snell's going to be yet.
July 29th, and that Yamamoto has taken his turn in the rotation every time. Good for him. That's extraordinary and good for him. But we know that doesn't happen very often. So I'm kind of like, he missed half the season last year. That he's good. He looks healthy. He looks crisp. All of those things.
Aren't you through the breaking point, so to speak, with pitchers now?
No, never.
No, it's still okay. Never mind. Okay.
You're never. Ohtani is coming back from 2 Tommy Johns. We know what that. He's looked great, but there's that. Glasnow always breaks, so that's always a concern with him. Snell has pitched 9 innings. I'm not saying that they all will, but the idea that all 4 of these guys will be
If they stay healthy,
100%
that is
healthy.
a freaking gauntlet.
That
That's
If
a monster.
ifs and
Yeah.
buts were candy and nuts, we'd
We'd all
have
be
a Merry
drunk
Christmas.
or something like that. Yeah.
So, but you can also look at it as like Tyler Glasnow, he missed the first 3 months of the season, right? So hopefully if you get 3 months out of the guy, period, you're going to get the last 3 months
Yeah.
from him. So same with Blake Snell. He did it last year. It happened last year too, where he came in and then all of a sudden he threw a no-hitter for the Giants. Like he has done this before. Shohei Ohtani, they were very, very strict with their ramp up for him.
Yeah.
So hoping that because of that, that's going to be ease
That's
his
gone
arm.
according to plan.
And
yeah.
Yamamoto's the only one that's you look at and you say Okay, you pitched every single time out, and you went from 6 days off to 5 days off, and pitching shorter and shorter.
Yeah, what are you saying? Like you're worried about something's going to happen to him?
No, I'm not worried about that. That's what Travis is saying. But it's something that you have to think about.
They all go down. Yeah. All of them every year. It's just the way that it works. The idea that these guys make 35 starts, throw 200, it just doesn't really work like that anymore. So, and look, they may set him down for a period of time between now and the end of the year to just kind of let him catch his breath, which would be fine with me too. But I just want to mark it down on July 29th that you're throwing in with Tyler Glasnow. I'm just saying that is a very thin branch that you're crawling out on.
Bro, he's got to stiffen up at some point.
I hope
right?
so.
Man,
I hope so. But he's never done it before.
I get your sentiment. I'm fully with you, and I feel very much the same way about Tyler Glasnow. I'm just trying to get my mindset into he missed 3 months early, so he won't miss 3 months at the end.
I hope that if it's one of these, I get 3 months. If I can pick which 3 months, I would pick the 3 months we're in right now.
Right.
I'm just not convinced you get 3 months. I just don't know what you get because he gets hurt.
So take the positive. If you do get 3 months of him with that, that's pretty damn good.
Sure.
Okay. If you don't get 3 months of him, then what?
Then you're down to the next guy.
Okay, down to who would that be?
Also has pitched 9 innings so far this year. And you're on to the next guy who's got 2 reconstructed elbows. And then you're on to the next guy who has not missed a start. These are guys that have had injury history.
This is true.
Yep, and it's all very true, all very valid. It just the way that they have worked this out, I feel much better about it. Blake Snell, I just feel like because he missed, again, those 3 months at the beginning of the season, I'd rather him miss those 3 months, even if he was ready 2 months ago and they'd let him say, like, you just take your time. You just take your time. We need you for the end of the year. We can hold it down. We can stay in first in the division, right around the top of the league. Yeah. This is maybe just worked out that way, or maybe it was a plan.
It's a little of both.
Yeah. Project breaking baseball by the Dodgers.
Knowing what you have is important, and they know they have guys that get injured so much that say, okay, we don't need you in the beginning of the season. Take your 3 months at the beginning of the season off, and we need you ramped up and ready to go strong in October.
Just one thing I'm confused on. What's your concern about Yamamoto? He's pitched too much?
He hasn't missed time yet, and everybody misses time.
Yeah.
So you're expecting he's going to miss time at some point?
I'm fearful that he might. I'm not expecting it, but I also, if there was an announcement that, hey, he's got a dead arm or whatever.
Something.
I don't want to hear dead arm.
He's going to be down for a couple of weeks. Okay. Like, honestly, that's better than some other things that could pop up. And look, maybe he's having one of those years where nothing happens. And that would be great. That would be ideal, but that's pretty rare nowadays.
He was laboring yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, he went to 101 pitches and looked pretty good the entire way through. In the seventh, he might have started to slow down a little bit, but
he was terrific.
He was great. Yeah. So, I mean, I hope he's not laboring, but it seems like he is just in a good stride right now.
Good.
Look, some pitchers do last the whole year.
That's what I mean.
He hasn't ever. He only had 1 year with us.
The list of guys that last the whole year is
very,
fill up your whole hands.
very, very,
and
very
that's
small.
what I'm saying. I'm just saying that if there are 300 pitchers in Major League Baseball and 290 of them miss time, to just assume he's going to be one of the 10 is okay.
Always, that's why you have a spare tire. It was good to see Freddie, Show, and Mookie kind of produce like they used to.
And Teo.
In a way that we're kind of accustomed to, just a little different order.
Yesterday was one of the first games I've watched in a long time where I was like, okay, this looks like the Dodgers that I'm used to. Getting hits, taking walks. They're just being more patient at the plate.
Runs without hitting homers too.
Right. There was not the home run ball, especially at Great American Ballpark. How do you not?
Little ballpark too.
It's very, very small. No home runs. Very, very strange.
Yeah. Well, there might be some today, and hopefully Mookie's on there. And DeMarco, you mentioned it a second ago.
Yeah.
Mookie had his first kind of Mookie day in a very long time. We'll talk about where we can get closer to that coming up in just a little bit.
And first pitch brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. As always, Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Nothing else, and you want one of these today. Yeah.
Yes. Sunshine squeeze.
Yes. All I have is lemon right now, so we're going to drink lemon every day.
I had a girlfriend with that name. Here we go.
And 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
I jumped the gun. It's coming up next. Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
This is the Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water first pitch on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Nothing else. More of first pitch next on 710.
For ESPN LA contest rules, go to ESPNLA.com and click the contest button.
At Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, we have the dependable vehicle you need for all your summer adventures. Like the new 2025 Subaru Outback with just 1.9% financing for 72 months. Or a new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek with just 2.9% financing for 72 months. For complete details, visit OceanSubaruOC.com or come into Ocean Subaru on Euclid Street in Fullerton. Every great summer starts at Ocean Subaru.
It's all here at Ocean Subaru.
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when I got home, they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
Hey, John Ireland here for Thrive Cybersecurity. We all know in sports that defense wins games and turnovers kill you. That's also true in business. The truth is 1/3 of businesses will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year. Don't let that happen to you. Remember this website, thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Thrive starts with a comprehensive cyber risk assessment. Their security analysts identify gaps and deliver proactive solutions to help keep your network healthy and protected. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Get ready. Visit thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Play defense, use Thrive, and protect your business.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. This is the Arrowhead Mountain Springwater First Pitch with Greg Bergman, talking all things boys in blue and the Halos. Arrowhead Mountain Springwater, nothing else. Let's get back to First Pitch right now on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710.
And now for my next number, I'd like to return to the classic.
Hip hop, baby! You know the song?
No, you're not asking me.
No,
Nas, Rakim, KRS-One.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yes. Oh my God, yes. This is the one where you really need to get some stuff done and you need to think. Put this on. Yeah.
Down.
Dark room with this in the background. One candle. Oh, you can get some stuff done. Yes, sir.
Whatever happened to Nas? I used to listen to him all the time. He just
drop classics, fade to the background.
Yeah, he just backed off completely.
Yes.
He had Illmatic and Stillmatic, and then he was like, and he had another one in between there somewhere, but that was it. Yeah,
Did you say Dogmatic?
Well, he had Hip Hop Is Dead was last one.
Hip Hop Is Dead was last one.
I went to the concert, so Hip Hop Is Dead. The DJ had a coffin as a table where he would mix. It was cool.
Yeah,
very cool. Nice.
Yeah, not a Nas fan?
Sure. That probably wasn't the first time I've heard it. It's the first time I've known that was Nas. Was that Nas?
Yeah, that was Nas. Yeah, I didn't know that one.
KRS-One. You know what I really love about Sports Talk Radio is what we do during the breaks. And listening to you guys talk about baseball during the break is interesting. How come you guys don't say that on the radio?
What
if I
don't
see
we
him
say?
Swing at another one eye level, I'm going to. And I'm like, finish that.
Okay, yeah. If I see Haesung Kim swinging another pitch above his eyeballs, I'm going to freak out.
You're going to freak out.
Yeah,
okay.
like he is having a massive problem. He has been caught up to. He is struggling.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely been struggling. He's good in the field right now still, but at the plate, he's a complete mess. And maybe it's because he's hurt and he's going to go on the IL, but otherwise, he's lost up there.
Or sometimes the scouts are right.
Yeah.
He can't handle velocity.
Nope.
He
can't handle the fastball.
Can't handle left-handed pitching.
Overwhelmed by major league velocity. And this is a story as old as time, where a guy that is talented, and Kim is talented, comes into the league, and because the rest of the league isn't quite sure who you are, what you do, what you struggle with, what you don't struggle with, they're kind of pitching you with just what I would describe as a traditional mix.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
and so he was off to a pretty good start.
Yeah.
And then they realized, he struggles with this velocity.
Recon, and then give you what you
and
can't
then all of a
hit.
sudden, here it comes over and over and over again. And go check in with James Outman about whether or not you can adjust back again. Some guys can. Andy Pajes did.
Pajes did.
Some guys can't. James Outman has not, at least not yet. And it's up to Kim to see whether or not
struggle with velocity means throw him
100 miles an hour. He can't catch up to it.
He can't catch up to it at all.
Catch up to it. And what happens is that when they not to get too far into a pitching clinic
this is
here,
great. Yeah.
But when I know I got to start really early on your fastball, you've got no chance against a curveball because you're halfway through your swing before the ball's even gotten to you, and you're right over the top of it, and they're tying him in knots. And if I have to, this is what happened to Albert Pujols at the end of his career. It's why when he would hit home runs, they were always bombs.
Yeah.
And they were
he guessed right.
He had to cheat. He had to cheat just a little bit because what made Albert Pujols a Hall of Famer, he was so quick as he could wait, pow.
Yes.
And then as he got older, he couldn't wait. I got to start.
Yes.
And so when something would come in, pow. But if you got it away, swing and a miss. And
Okay.
so this is what major
I just
league
wanted Greg
pitchers
to
do.
finish that. If I see him swing it one more, you're going to what? Okay,
I mean,
you're
I can only
gonna
I
freak
have to make sure I'm
Scream.
saying the right words. But
I'm just
either
making
way,
sure you've been.
But honestly,
Throw your
it's
beer at the TV.
yes,
Yes.
exactly. But you have to give credit to Andrew Friedman, Dave Roberts for at the beginning when he was hitting well, and for not playing him every day as much as we were screaming and yelling, play him every day. Let's just see it. Let's just see it. He knew he could not hit velocity. He knew he struggled against left-handed pitching, and that's what
put him in for
that is what the
defense,
problem
can't
is.
you?
Sure.
You can put him in for defense.
And he
Defense
can
speed.
run.
Yeah.
But
Pinch runner.
you can't have a lot of guys that are just there to play the ninth inning defensively. That's
yes.
not a good roster
right.
spot. You need somebody that can do more than just that.
So that's kind of what my worry with Kim is right now. If he goes on the IL, he comes back, and he's going to be put down into AAA, and then he'll probably stay there for a little while.
He might.
He was brought in as a AAA player. They brought him up. They brought him up early, but I don't know if at this point, if he goes on the IL, I don't know if he comes back. If they do bring him back, it's going to be for defensive replacement and for speed.
Or a lot of it depends on how good Muncy is when he comes back.
Yes.
A lot of it depends on Freeland.
What he does.
If he can come in and they're bringing him up, if he can come in and perform at a level where you can use his bat and his glove, then that's one less spot for Kim to use. And this is life in the big city, right?
Right.
Somebody shows up, I'm not doing it. They're going to give another guy a chance.
Yes.
And if he does it, well, there goes your shot. Again, James Outman. James Outman got a chance. Hit a bunch of home runs. We're like, Rookie of the Year candidate, this, that, and the
Making
next
great
thing.
catches.
And he was great. And then he cooled. And then he was downright frozen. And, Andy Pajes, you're up. And Andy Pajes is kind of taking it and run with it. And Outman's the odd man out. It happens all the time.
Yeah, so Alex Freeland, to your point, when he comes up, I mean, he's going to play third base most likely. He's a shortstop and a third baseman. So if he plays well, he's going to take over that second base spot because you can just move those guys from place to place pretty easily. Max Muncy played second base for a little while.
Yeah.
Like it's possible to do. So yeah, with Kim being on the IL, possibly Edman going on the IL, he's going to get a little bit of a runway. So I'm excited to see what Freeland
does. You mentioned a guy that I think is much like Muncy. We talk about how he just extends the lineup and he's good at a right, sees a lot of pitches, hits home runs, et cetera, et cetera. Tommy Edman does a bunch of things for the team too, and you can play him all of the. He has not been right basically all year.
Yeah.
No.
You can tell he's just not 100% healthy, and he's not able to be the player that we saw at the end of last year. If you can get him right and you can get him back in the outfield, which I think is probably where they need him most, especially
Center.
with Miguel Rojas playing the way that he has. put Edman in center, Rojas at second, put Pajas in right, slide Hernandez back to left,
I love
and
it.
all of a sudden the pieces start to fit together really well. But this means Rojas needs to stay hot. This means Freeland needs to step up and be able to grab one of those spots. And it means that Muncy comes back and continues to thrive. And he's going to hold down third even if he's struggling. But
He's
guy
coming
coming back.
too soon.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
They said 6 weeks, and it's 3.
So that's what.
Why
well,
are you rushing yourself back?
So it was 6 weeks, well, because they were losing a lot of games. But I think they're okay. But the fact is that it looked worse than it actually turned out to be, which is amazing.
Bone bruise down for 6 weeks. That's significant injury, and you're coming back in half the time.
Yeah, it looks like when it happened, I was like, oh, that's it. He's done.
He blew everything out.
That's it for the year, probably a lot of next year.
You're
He's
lucky to
done,
have him
done.
back. But it was bad enough and significant enough that they said 6 weeks. And he's trying to make a comeback in half the time. But that scares me.
But isn't it amazing, to your point, Travis, that one guy that's not Shohei, Mookie, Freddie, Teo made such
Will Smith.
huge, or Will Smith, makes a huge difference to this entire lineup.
He is incredibly important to what they do. He's
Yep.
not their best player.
Nope.
He's not their most valuable player, but he's an incredibly important player.
Yeah.
Because it allows you to play other guys where they belong.
Yep.
Tommy Edmonds at third base is
Except
out of
for one.
position. Miguel Rojas is out of position.
Except for one.
Mookie's not going to right.
How did you know I was talking about Mookie? Yes.
It gives them a variety of options when he's there. It allows them to put other guys where they're going to be better set up for success.
He's the straw? No.
And by the way, he hits a bunch of home runs.
He does.
When he's locked in, he hits a bunch of home runs. Like, not
Yes.
just a couple. Like, he's a 30 home run
Big
guy.
dumper
That is
home runs.
not insignificant.
Yes.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference. Just because then Conforto goes down the lineup, then you don't have to play Edmund in the 5 or 6 hole. It just pushes everybody down to where they should be, and especially defensively, it makes such a
Your
I'm
best team is yet to
ecstatic
take the
to get him
field.
back.
Yes, your best team is yet to take the field.
Yes,
or maybe you could say that.
I mean,
maybe way back when to start the year.
Maybe,
but your best team is yet to take the field. And even if you did, you haven't played your best yet.
You've not had it very often.
I mean,
when they had all of their guys available, and that was like the second and third week of the season.
April
Muncy
9th.
was ice cold. You know, they're just missing a bunch.
I
of
feel
guys.
like I'm watching a blender. Just get to the smoothie part.
Yeah,
it's been going around for a while.
Would you make a Trinan last night?
So rust.
Yeah,
I don't think that was anything more than rust.
I hope so. I think so too.
Yeah,
I think so too. He's really good. He's obviously seasoned major league player. There's no, it's just, but 2 walks, 2 hits, like,
and one was a hard hit double, which normally does not happen.
He's one of my favorite Dodgers because he's just absolutely nasty. And last night was one of those. Okay, that's rust, right?
Yeah.
That's rust. That's rust. That's rust.
Part of what gets me to think it's rust is that he was 0-2 on basically every single hitter.
Yeah.
He was ahead of every single hitter, and he just let them back in.
But your return to action in the ninth, and they put him, but he had a 4-run lead. It's not like they put him in there with the game on the line. But all of a sudden, I got to go to the pen again is never a good sign.
How did you feel when Dreyer was coming out with the bases loaded? I was like, I love Dreyer, but one hit and this whole thing changes.
Yeah, who else are you going to go get
No,
at that point?
there was nobody.
He was your guy to go do it. And look, they're getting some guy. Kasperius got some important innings. You saw Dreyer do it there. You're getting a little bit of seasoning in these moments.
Is there any world in which Alex Vesia is your closer for a little while?
And Vesia has been their best reliever by 100 miles this year. Their most reliable reliever by 100 miles this year. I can't even give you a good reason why he shouldn't be in there, but I really like him where he is.
Oh, great.
I think in that 6th and 7th inning are the sweet spots for Alex Vesia. If it's got to be the 8th, I'm okay with that too. But the 9th inning does not feel like
Who is your
Vesia
closer
time.
now?
Well, Trinan was the idea.
You don't know.
I think you're doing it on an as-needed basis.
Yeah.
Who's coming up? What can we look? If you had a run where there's a bunch of left-handed hitters coming up in the 9th inning, then maybe it is Vesia.
Or I don't think Bonda. I'd rather have Vesia than Bonda. Yeah,
This is going to be.
yeah, me too. Yeah, it's the back end of the bullpen.
The answer may be. I'll let you know on Thursday afternoon when they're done at the deadline.
Okay.
So
that could be it.
It very well could be. And the person that's making more and more and more sense to me as I think about it over and over again and thinking that they're not going to do a lot at the trade deadline, Ryan Helsley makes the most sense to me because he's a rental. You only get him for till the end of the season. Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Okay.
Not because he's a rental and he's done at the end of the
Dalton
year.
Rushing?
No. So
with that.
you probably a prospect or two that's on a mid lower level.
Yeah, Rushing's an interesting one too because He's been fine. Like behind the plate, he's been pretty good,
Yep.
and he feels like his
his
numbers aren't very good.
Not for nothing, but
yeah, his number, and that's one of those. Okay, are you pretty sure this is going to pop? And if it is, great. But if you're not sure, now's the time. Now's the time to do it.
I swore J.D. Drew was going to the Hall of Fame. I was wrong.
Oh yeah, J.D. Drew is not.
I was wrong.
You know what seemed to prevent him from really thriving?
Injuries,
not liking
playing
baseball.
He was like an Anthony Rendon, right? Like he didn't like it.
The dude's got everything you need to be that guy.
He was a frustrating Dodger.
He was so wildly disliked by Dodger.
I don't want to diss anybody, but just tell me this. This is the same thing I said about Shaq. I can't believe there are actually NBA players that can't hit free throws, at least at a decent level. You're telling me this guy can't catch up to a fastball? Talking about Kim.
Oh,
at this point,
a lot of guys can.
A lot. It's 100 miles an hour. I mean,
I know it's hard. I'm not saying it's easy. It just does not compute.
The hardest thing to do.
You're in the majors.
DeMarco, there's one guy in the entire league batting over 300. Nobody hits these guys.
I didn't say for a Hall of Fame pace.
Is Will Smith the only guy in the major leagues hitting over 300?
Nationally.
In the National League.
To the point where they may have to send you down.
No.
Yeah.
To the point where they might have to change the rules of the sport.
Which part?
The guys, everybody throws 100. Nobody gets hits anymore.
I got you.
And so the idea that this guy can't hit it, that's not nobody can. He just hits it slightly less than everybody else.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I mean they're going to have to change the rules at some point when the harder and harder guys are throwing.
So when you say can't catch up, is he sitting there with the bat on his shoulder, or is he just missing?
He's just late.
Okay, I got you.
He's just late.
All right.
So in the all of Major League Baseball, Aaron Judge is 342. Pena's 322, Aranda 314, Wilson, Kirk, and that's really there's not much. It's 304. Like people are not hitting.
Nobody hits. They hit more home runs than they used to.
I get it. I don't want a bunch of text messages. I know baseball is hard.
5, 6,
it just strikes me as odd sometimes when I hear that stuff. Like really,
7 guys.
Tune in Thursday on the 31st. DeMarco and I and Mason and Ireland will be broadcasting live from Empire Strikers Soccer Camp at South Fontana Park. It is action-packed fun for all skill levels with the IE's own pro indoor team, the Empire Strikers. Let's go back to camp, DeMarco. You were out there again yesterday, and the more I think about it, the more I'm concerned about another slow start for the Rams. Let's get into that next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
And First Pitch is always brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Arrowhead Mountain Springs Water. Cheers.
There you go.
Nothing else.
Cheers.
You know, that's what you're going to be saying after you call Joseph S. Normand, too. I made the right call. 213-747-2000. 213-747-2000. That is the law office of Joseph S. Normand. If you've been injured in an auto accident, or if you've just been injured, right, you know the stress that comes along with it. You know that feeling of being overwhelmed in those moments. So Joe, he's going to help you with that. He's going to make sure that the compensation is what you deserve, not what they're offering. He's going to work tirelessly to get you that compensation. That's why you got to call Joe after you've been involved in an accident. 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000 or normandlegal.com. And when you call, make sure he knows that Travis sent you in. It's the call that I've made. It's the call that my friends have made. It's the law office of Joseph S. Normand. 213-747-2000.
Congratulations to Mason and Ireland, re-signing with ESPN LA for years to come.
After a grueling negotiation, you and I will continue here at 710 ESPN.
The Hall of Famer staying on LA's mega sports station with a new multi-year agreement.
The biggest show on the radio.
Weekdays noon to 3 p.m. The only home for Mason and Ireland. 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app.
And always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience, you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
You know I love the outdoors and adventures. Hey, it's Travis calling all adventurers. Page, Arizona is your ultimate outdoor playground. Snap that iconic shot at Horseshoe Bend. Then hike the stunning 11-mile rim trail. Explore one of 13 breathtaking slot canyons, including world-famous Antelope Canyon. Craving water fun? Cruise Lake Powell by kayak, jet ski, or houseboat, or float the Colorado River to Lee's Ferry. Make Page your base camp for day trips to Grand Canyon, Zion, and the Wave. Start planning your trip today at visitpageaz.com.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Pick me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our creamy and delicious Thai tea. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
John, what are you doing? Get in my car. So why are you walking to work?
Thanks, man. It's these insanely high gas prices. They're draining my bank account. I can't afford to drive anymore.
Dude, don't walk. Just do what I do because I never pay full price for gas anymore. I use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Oh, wait. You're telling me you get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now.
The League's Cup kicks off tonight. As LAFC takes on Mexican side Mazatlán at BMO Stadium. Can the Black and Gold start their tournament run with a statement win? Catch all the action starting with pregame at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app. LAFC versus Mazatlán. It all begins tonight.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
Out of camp yesterday? Any other famous faces?
Movie stars. Who else did I see? Oh, I saw the Pivot guys out there. Ryan Clark, Channing Crowder, and Fred Taylor. I asked Fred Taylor the question I asked. The best running back since Barry Sanders.
Oh, yeah.
And I misspoke, and I sometimes do. I forgot. The first name, and I took a poll again, and even he said it. The first guy that comes to mind is actually LaDainian Tomlinson.
Oh, sure.
As the best back in the league since Barry Sanders.
Okay.
I'm like, that makes sense.
Good answer.
But I'm asking Fred Taylor, who I thought was the best back in the league since Barry Sanders. That's kind of disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like he's standing right in front of me. It could be, at least in his mind. But yeah,
well, he'd be wrong.
So they were there.
Fred Taylor was good, but he wasn't that.
And I wanted to say what's up to Ryan Clark, but he's gone nuclear because of this whole Cam Newton whole thing. So it's not the time. But I'll see him again somewhere down the road. But it's cool to see those guys too.
LT was another one of those. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
At one time was above everyone else in the game. Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot how that ended. Cap reminded me. I don't know why that went south in San Diego with LaDainian.
You know what's funny? Almost everything with the Chargers goes south at some point.
But what did he do? Like, why would you have a falling out? Why would LaDainian and the Chargers have a falling out?
My guess is, and I'm just going.
And they got rid of him.
I'm going on memory and just general understanding of how this stuff. Money, isn't that how all this stuff comes to an end? I want this. No, you can't.
I don't know. I haven't looked, but it was. Apparently, they let him go, and it all started. Something about his goodbye to the Chargers happened off-site at a golf course and not weird. I don't know. That's just strange.
Well,
but LaDainian came up.
Feelings get involved, and money gets involved, and money makes hard feelings, and hard feelings make weird decisions.
I know.
And the next thing you know, he's
happens
in New
a lot.
York.
Cooper Kupp is in Seattle. Same thing.
Yeah.
2 years ago, we were talking about statues. Now he's playing for the Seahawks. It's weird how that happens.
It happens fast.
No
That's
doubt.
why statues are hard to get.
Yeah.
That's
they should be.
They should be. It should be for Aaron Donald. That's who it should be for. It should be for Kobe Bryant, and Magic Johnson.
Penetrable legacy.
Yeah, it's one of those. This is you were here the entire time, or almost the entire time, for a long time, and you were great almost the entire time.
What if he goes? I'm just thinking of Cooper Kupp. What if he goes to Seattle and gives them 5 great Steve Largent-esque years?
Then the Rams missed.
Yeah,
They
he
missed.
becomes their guy. I know.
Yeah, yeah. I think it becomes both
and I'm cool
guys.
with that if he does. I'm kind of not. I guess I'm not rooting for it. I am, but that'd be great. But it would not change the fact that he was here and he balled out here and he caught the winning touchdown.
I don't think it's a zero-sum game. I don't think you can be your guy or their guy or our guy. Some guys are multiple teams guys.
True.
Right? Like Peyton Manning, Denver and Indianapolis, right? Great run in two places.
Very
Tom
true.
Brady, obviously most of it in New England, but he had a really good run in Tampa, too.
Absolutely.
Like you get to move on. That's okay.
This is true. But camp was cool. First day of pads, I told you I couldn't wait to see how the O-line was going to react.
Oh, yeah. How'd that go?
Well, okay, this is the thing. So how they were going to react to Jared Verse being that guy without pads. He was being a sweats All-American is what we call him. You're going too hard with no pads on, right? So let's see what you do when you put the pads on. Okay, same Jared. He didn't back down one iota.
Yeah.
And they came at him, and it was a heavy run day. So great. It was awesome. That was the proper response. It did not turn into a melee. You got great work done, and it was very, very physical. He was the same Jared Verse, and they came after him like they should. So It was a good day of work in pads. Yeah, watching that stuff go down.
So you said it was a heavy run day.
Yeah.
And I just immediately go to Kyren Williams and immediately go to negotiation, is that the right word? Because it doesn't feel like a dispute. It doesn't feel like it's acrimonious. It's not an impasse.
Right.
It's a negotiation.
Yes.
Right? Like this
Difference
is
of opinion.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I think this, you think that. We're working towards something in the middle, hopefully.
Yes.
We didn't because it felt like, and I go back to when we did Rams Revealed.
Yes.
Right? And that Kyren was there. You're like, oh, we must be on the 1 yard line as far as getting this done, or otherwise.
It's a good sign.
It's a good sign.
Progress.
And yet here we are. It's July 29th. And if we're still where we were.
Yeah, it's not adversarial. It's they're working towards a deal. The fact that he shows up to me tells me he's not crazy and delusional.
Okay.
Because you have to compete for this job.
Mm-hmm.
They have a couple of guys. Blake Corum is behind you. They drafted another running back. They're not going to stand pat and just wait. So if you're a guy that wants to make this ugly, I think you would lose. You know what I mean? I think he understands that. So he's here, he's working hard, and you can tell they appreciate him. Everyone loves Kyren.
Sure.
You love what he brings to your football team.
1,000 yards, a lot of touchdowns.
Right. There is a number that will make both sides healthy. Now, here's the thing I would say to you. So you have to put your feelings aside, and it's hard for me. If you say, let's just tip Kyren a little bit more and give him the extra couple of million that he's looking for. Okay, that's fine because he's earned that. He's run his ass off. He's put the ball in the end zone for you.
True.
But you have to say, now what if that costs you an extension on a player like Kevin Dotson next year?
Yeah, we need to talk about this.
Right. That kind of, whoa, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
I know. I love you, Kyren, but wait a minute. This is the future. And we're thinking about maybe potentially drafting a quarterback down the stretch. This is ultra important. So what might happen in the future is very, very important. Plus, like you said, you've got some guys that could theoretically do the job.
That's where it gets so tricky, complicated, and for a running back, and Kyren Williams type of running back in particular, a little unlucky. It's that I want to go back to something you said. I wrote it down when you said it, that he has to compete for the job. That's just a good job by the Rams, right? Turn that heat up a little bit. Like, look, this is what we have for you. We can't give you what you want because it's going to cost us this guy, that guy, and this guy. Ultimately, we're going to keep this whole team together. I'm not just taking care of one guy. I got to take care of an entire team. I got to allocate money for the future. If I give it to you now, I don't have it. I can't afford to lose Kevin Dotson, for an example. And, oh, by the way, I got this guy right here that might not be as good as you, but I bet it's pretty close. And I'm willing to at least go in there and do this at a fraction of the cost for a vast majority of the production.
Less than that. Yeah.
Right. That it makes it very hard for Kyren to just dig his heel and say, yeah, try it without me, because they might.
Okay, cross-country trips, right, with the family. I love to drive because I feel more confident in my ability to get us there and not wreck the car. So you sometimes you just have to sleep and you have to trust the next driver. So sometimes as a coaching staff, you can be blinded. Because he is your guy. Sometimes you might have to trust your scouting department. We got you a few guys.
Yeah.
Coach, I know you love him. I know you love him, and I know you care about him. You're closer to him than anybody. But we've got you some guys. I don't think your run game is gonna suffer. You can call what you want with the guys that we actually have. We don't need to spend X amount on this.
Yeah.
But that's a fight, and that will be till the end of time. Because I trust my dudes versus I trust the bean counters.
There should be that fight.
Yes.
That fight is healthy for both sides.
Yes.
It is healthy for the coach to say, no, this is my guy. I want my guy. This guy deserves what he deserves, and we got to get him what he wants.
Yes.
Because that builds loyalty on your team and all of these things.
Right.
But the guys over here that are looking at this entirely dispassionately.
Yes.
They are looking at it as a math equation, which math doesn't have feelings. It's just, this is what it is.
It is what it is, and it's smart. You need a healthy dose of both. This is when you see stuff like you don't understand why the coach is doing this. So let's say you have a running back like Kyren, and he gets paid a little bit more than what you thought. First carry of the season, he breaks off for 80 yards. And it scores, spikes it. And the head coach runs to midfield and looks upstairs and does something. Right. I told you this is not just a guy. He's our guy. That's the stuff that goes on. So, okay, if you do this, if we give this guy the extra, he better pay off. And when he does, when he doesn't, knock against you.
I got a very quick story because that stuff happens all the time. All the time. I know for a fact that there was a major league manager that continued to run a guy out to the game.
Do I know him?
You probably do.
I think I know.
This guy would go out there and get absolutely bludgeoned every time, and then when he would go out there to take him out, he'd look up to the box like, "You gave me this guy. You gave me this guy. I didn't want him. He stinks, and I'm going to keep putting him out here to get murdered until you get rid of him."
Pride, baby.
Yeah, great. Hard feelings, always fun. The Far Side is coming up next. It's also an LAFC ticket giveaway on 710. Call 877-710-ESPN. Say right now for your chance to win tickets to tonight's game at BMO as the Black and Gold battle Mazatlan FC in the League's Cup. Be caller number 7 right now at 877-710-ESPN, and you will be at BMO only from 710 ESPN.
Thank you, Travo. And I have to tell you guys, back when I played ball, leg cramps were no joke. They absolutely sucked. The fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even watching film in the film room. We used to have to watch film right after practice. So you're going right off the field into a meeting room, and we're stupid. We're not rehydrating. So you're sitting in these chairs for an hour getting yelled at, and all of a sudden you start to cramp up, and it absolutely sucks. And if it's a losing week, you can't leave the room. That's the sucky thing. So back in the day, I wish I had Highland's leg cramps. It would have helped me then. It helps me right now. Fast forward to today, I'm retired, but cramps still sneak up on me. During morning walks, playing with my daughter, even doing the show with Trav sometimes, these cramps come out of nowhere. But I have something that actually works now. Highland's leg cramps tablets dissolve quick under my tongue, and they do not upset my stomach, even on an empty stomach. No water needed. No playing around. Just relief fast. Cramps don't care if you're a pro athlete, a weekend warrior, or just yelling at the TV from the couch. We all do that. We all get cramps too. So don't wait around like I did. Get ahead of the problem. Grab Highland's leg cramps, available now at Walmart, Walgreens, and CVS. You will thank me later.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th Annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH.
Hey, it's John Ireland. If you've been searching for an energy drink that actually works without the crash or junk, look no further than Pro Baller Energy. Made with clean ingredients and natural caffeine, it gives you a smooth, focused boost, whether you're at work, on the golf course, or just need a pick-me-up. It's energy you can feel good about, and the limited edition Lakers can makes it even better. Find Pro Baller at Costco, Amazon, and select convenience stores today. Try it and see why champions choose clean energy.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Flashy discounts? Gimmicky sales? Don't fall for it. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood, carpet, and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Hot damn! Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea just got harder with Twisted Tea Extreme. The hard iced tea taste you know and love, but with an 8% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Extreme is made with real brewed tea, goes down smooth, and brings your daytime drinking to the next level. Just look for the bright yellow cans in the cooler and get ready to dial up the fun. Big flavor, extreme kick. Twisted Tea Extreme. Keep it twisted!
Visit Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
For over 20 years, Purple Wave Auction has been the trusted leader in online auctions, offering the easiest way to buy and sell equipment. From bulldozers to backhoes and combines to cranes, we host multiple weekly auctions in construction, ag, and fleet equipment. With our no reserve format and sell where it sits approach, you can bid on local equipment without waiting for far off auction dates. Get registered for free and start bidding today at purplewave.com.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
You unlock this door with a key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into the land of shadow and substance, of things and ideas you've crossed over into the far side.
I'm in the far side.
You're in the far side.
Go.
It is the middle ground between light and shadow.
Do you know what helped?
4 or 5 hour ride.
I jumped in the ocean. It helped.
Between science and superstition.
I gotta feel quick. I gotta feel quick. I gotta feel fast. I want to feel naked out there.
And it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. The far side.
Man, I was, leaving high school, going to college, I was in such bad shape. I mean, just not conditioning-wise. I spent that whole summer doing nothing. Absolutely freaking nothing. I had no idea what I was walking into going to UW. So my first year, they thought they had actually made a mistake on me. Like, I almost got people fired legit. Like, dudes that left UW that became coordinators or head coaches other places, they also recruited my area. So they put their stamp on me as a guy.
Sure.
Don James came to my house. We liked this kid. He met me, met the family. Okay, he's fine. Sign him. So when I got to UW, I mean, I was an absolute dog.
How overweight were you?
At least 20 pounds.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's a lot.
But it wasn't just that. I was not in shape at all.
Okay.
So, and they had this thing called the red line. It was for injured guys. Like if you didn't practice and you still wanted to condition like you're part of the team, because we had to do these sprints, like just go to the red line. Like you're not part of the group, but you're part of the group. So I was like the first and only Husky ever that went to the red line without an injury. That's how far out of shape I was.
That's amazing.
Oh, my God. And DJ, who never spoke to anyone on the team unless you were in trouble, took time out of his day. Don James, the head coach.
I know.
The guy who trained and coached Nick Saban.
Yeah.
So if you think Nick Saban is a taskmaster, this is the guy who taught him.
Sure.
So he took time out of his day, his practice schedule, to just yell at DeMarco for like 15 straight minutes. Oh, my God. I mean, you want to talk about a scared straight moment. So I'm thinking about all this because talking about how sports medicine has changed. We were talking about Kyren Williams, more on him a little bit, how he changed his diet. He's gotten more explosive.
Okay.
He's really worked on it and working on grip strength. But the thing that he's done different is he travels with a chef now. So he's really taking this part of the game serious, kind of like Luka.
Yeah.
He's changing his body. He's trying to get better. So hopefully we'll see that. But how it's changed so much, and it just made me think of how woefully out of shape I used to be and what I could have done to be different. So there were some guys that left UW when I was a true freshman that were seniors. So they only saw me from one season. So whenever they see me talk about stuff I do online, like get your ass up and walk and get in shape,
right?
Weren't you the fat dude that used to make us
You're
miss?
at the red line.
Oh, my God. So we had these things called 106s. You had to make it across the field and back in like 20 seconds.
Okay.
And if the whole group didn't do it, you all had to do it again.
Yeah.
You have 5.
Yeah.
I think we had to do like 9. I just kept missing, and they hated me for a while. It was almost like Private Pile. They almost got the soap out to run me out of school. It was bad.
I want to go back to something you said.
Yeah.
What do you mean he didn't talk to anybody?
He didn't talk to a soul. He was
in the tower?
Up in the tower,
Yeah.
and if he was on the field, like if he came down, that means practice was almost over, get ready to run sprints.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much the only thing he did with us.
Okay.
Blow the whistle, go. And
He let his coaches run practice.
Right. The coaches were afraid.
Yeah.
The coaches would be on the field looking like over their shoulder at him.
Yeah.
We were too busy. So if he took time out of the day, it's like the boss, the Godfather, was yelling at me only. Oh, my God, it was terrible. So from then on, I learned about conditioning. So it's all good and all great, but it just took me back for a moment. Like how hard and how difficult I made 1 year of football. My life was so bad because I refused to get in shape.
Sure.
Yes.
And that's one of those old adages and it was usually said by people who are always in pretty good shape that I would always kind of roll my eyes at. It's like, it's easier to stay in shape than get in shape. Right?
I didn't know about that.
And neither did I. But you know what it turns out?
What?
That's true.
There's a part of this I'm leaving out because
there's true.
I can't put it on radio, but okay, so this is when you believe when you're a young dude, especially in high school, and you're impressionable, and all your knowledge comes from movies or your brothers. When they say there's ways to stay in shape without actually working out. I tried that for a summer. It did not work.
I'm going to need to know what that is.
I'll tell you during. I think you may know.
I
right.
think I have a guess,
right.
but I don't think.
I actually thought that was a thing. It wasn't. It was the worst year of my life.
I'm excited to confirm my my suspicions.
The Far Side, powered by Highlands Leg Cramps and Highlands Leg Cramp PM. Get reliable leg cramps relief. Get reliable leg cramp relief fast, pronto, in a hurry.
All right. So there's a picture that was floating around the internet of LeBron James and Nikola Jokic's agent on a boat. So we do what we do. What does that mean? Coming up next, it's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Real men don't bite their nails. They get them buffed and admired. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Save $30 on an indulgent 2-hour mani-pedi combo at Sage Spa.
Number 2.
Pointer Sisters, live August 23rd.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Jeep Gladiator and $5,000 in promo chips at 10 p.m. the 31st. Earn entries now. Be here at 10 p.m. on the 31st to win.
Morongo, good times.
Hey, John Ireland here for Thrive Cybersecurity. We all know in sports that defense wins games and turnovers kill you. That's also true in business. The truth is 1/3 of businesses will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year. Don't let that happen to you. Remember this website, thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Thrive starts with a comprehensive cyber risk assessment. Their security analysts identify gaps and deliver proactive solutions to help keep your network healthy and protected. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Get ready. Visit thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Play defense. Use Thrive and protect your business.
ESPN LA is hitting the road. Tune in Wednesday, July 30th to Sedano and Cap as we broadcast live from SeaWorld San Diego. We'll explore the incredible world of orcas, sea otters, jellyfish, shark pups, and ocean rescue, including the thrills of Summer Spectacular, packed with epic hydro shows, concerts, fireworks, maybe even a few surprises. Wednesday, July 30th, live from SeaWorld San Diego. SeaWorld San Diego. Open your world to something amazing.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Now weekdays 9 a.m. to noon on LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Did you bring it? Was it called the Red Line? Is that what it was?
The Red Line. Oh, my God, the Red Line.
Was there a red line painted on the field?
No, it's just the Red Line. So just one side of the field is for injured guys.
Oh, okay.
They got so sick of me, they just put me over there for a while.
So when you saw Desmond Watson running laps at Tampa Bay Buccaneers camp yesterday,
Brought
that
back
bring
memories.
back some memories?
I wasn't like really overweight like that.
Yeah.
But I had to lose like a pound a week.
So just so people maybe they didn't see it, Desmond Watson is a member of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Mm-hmm.
He weighs 464 pounds.
That's dangerous.
I want to say that again. 364 is enormous.
I don't think we've had a 400-pound player.
No,
Yes.
464. And Todd Bowles was talking about how they want him to be a part of the team, but he's got to lose weight before they can allow him to practice with the team. How much weight does he need? I mean, 464 feels like best case scenario, you're 100 pounds away.
Right. See, people that really don't know football think that's actually great to be that big. If you're that big on the field, you probably can't move. They'll toss the ball away from you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
If you ran the ball straight at him, what's that new game the Polynesians are playing? It's I forgot what it's called. It's like they stand 10 yards. It's almost like power slap, but with football. You run straight into somebody as hard as you can with no pads.
Yeah.
And one guy has a football, and that's it.
Okay.
If you're playing that sort of sport, this guy would be king, but this ain't it. So you're going to have to lose weight, number one, for your health, number two, to be effective, and number three, at that size, when he gets tired, and he's a defensive lineman, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he gets tired, and it's a guarantee he's going to, he's a danger to everyone out there. If he falls into your leg, he's going to snap it.
Almost 500 pounds.
Yes. Injury is almost assured if he gets tired and falls forward. There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, that's a shame that he had to do the walk of shame, but that's the way it is.
That's the part I don't get. Like, if they decided they want this guy to be a part of their football team,
yes,
which they did. They brought him into camp. They know he's not going to play at 464. He's not going to play at 400. So we're dozens, if not 100 pounds away from him being at a playable weight.
No, but they're going to do it safely. You're going to have to drop him down whatever poundage is safe for him, body mass index. And 100 pounds seems about right. But you're going to do that incrementally.
Yeah.
If you ask him to do it like 100 pounds in an off season,
no,
that's crazy, not healthy. You're as far away from that as
I mean, how long would it take? This is like credit card debt, right? And I'm not even trying to be funny. It's like if you just keep paying the minimum, the debt never goes away.
Well,
then if just walking laps around practice, it's like, all right, we're taking off a pound a week or so. He's not going to be around for 200 weeks.
Well,
to get
I don't know
off.
what his parameters are, or what he maybe he missed weight by a pound. Maybe they've had him since the draft and he hasn't lost any weight.
Yeah.
And by what they're asking him to do, what we're telling you to eat, your workout schedule and your practice schedule, and you still haven't lost weight. In fact, you picked up weight. Okay, yeah. Now you just have to walk around. You're on the red line, with the other fat dudes.
That's what made me think.
Yeah,
that's it's tough to watch. It was just it's just such a big, like you said, health just at the top of the list.
So we had this fat dude in Europe. I have to tell you this, and he was from London, and he was huge, kind of like him, 330 pounds, big dude, but he had no idea what he was doing. So they slapped him at nose tackle.
Okay.
And I had some pretty good linebackers that actually could make the NFL have a job. When we're practicing, I told them to back up 2 yards. But, Coach, we're all the way back. I don't care. When this fat dude gets tired, he's going to roll into you and break something.
Yeah.
Right. So I can care less if it slows you down in practice. Just make sure if you're out there with him, stay clear of him.
Like you said, and that guy was, 330 you said? Okay, this guy's got 130 pounds on him.
Yes. If he falls on the back of your heel, done.
Yeah.
If he falls into your knee, done.
Crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Right.
That's crazy.
I caught myself so I think it was on Bill Simmons' podcast. They were talking about the Yankees or something, and they said, they don't develop players except for they did for Luis Hill or whatever how you say his name.
You corrected him. You corrected Simmons.
No, in my mind I was just like, oh, that guy.
Yeah. Heel. Yeah. When I open a pack of baseball cards, I want two things. I want Ohtani's and heels. That's it. That's it. That's all I'm looking for. Tune in tomorrow on the 30th. Sedano and Cap, where Cap Morales-Lindsay will be back at SeaWorld San Diego, broadcasting live. Catch the new Jellyfish exhibit, the reimagined Journey to Atlantis ride, and all the summer spectacular fun. SeaWorld San Diego, open your world to something amazing. So
I got one right here. Look.
Here it is. Yeah, I gave you that. My packs are lousy with heels.
I will die on this heel.
Lots of them.
My heel hurts.
Jokic's agent posted a picture with LeBron and Maverick Carter on Instagram saying, quote, "The summer of 2025 is the perfect time to make big plans for the fall of 2026. Okay, so go ahead, Em.
And just so everyone knows, Nikola Jokic he did not sign an extension with the Nuggets this offseason. So he's the option of becoming a free agent around that time as well.
Who's on that boat?
The Jokic's agent, Maverick Carter, and LeBron James.
Good, right?
It's an interesting.
He's coming here.
Well, What makes you say that?
That's been a rumor for a minute. Yeah.
By who?
God. Going back, I think it was right around the time. It started when they fired the coach, and Jokic was showing visible signs of frustration. And then they started talking about his future and what the Nuggets were going to be. And it's all, like, it kept snowballing. I think
and Kroenke said, hey,
I think that's how the question was born.
Right,
because,
but it wasn't Lakers specific.
No, it was just Jokic isn't happy there.
Potential.
And then Luka, the connection, they like to play together. That's how the Lakers got into it.
Who wouldn't want to play for the Lakers if you're a big star?
Well,
fair
but
enough.
they're friends, right? Luka and Jokic, I guess.
They're both Eastern European white guys. So if
that's bad, huh?
Yeah,
I assume they're friends.
I mean, if maybe they are. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
People assume I know every black dude in the country. So I assume every Euro knows each other.
That'd be a very comprehensive contact list in your
I don't know
phone if you knew
everyone.
everybody.
I've never met the dude, but yeah. But that's how that speculation started.
But I'm really glad you said that, because I think it's interesting that had this picture been taken a year ago, okay, I think everybody jumps to the conclusion that you just mentioned, which is, oh, he's coming. But now it's like LeBron does not speak for the Lakers anymore. That changed like that.
Yes.
When they made the deal for Luka, it went about 80% of the way there, and then when the new ownership came in, that was the other 20%.
That's the only part of this that doesn't make sense.
So previously, this would have been looked at as like a proxy for the Lakers.
I'm not sure if the Lakers were actually on the boat.
They weren't, and that's why I think this is interesting, and that's why I think what the caption it says, the summer of 2025 is the perfect time to make big plans for the fall of 2026. Isn't Laker, because this is his contract's up at the next summer. He's over the Lakers next summer. They're talking about plans for the fall of 2026. He's not under contract with the Lakers at that point. I think what this means is maybe LeBron is one of two things. LeBron could move somewhere else, or they could move somewhere else together. That's an option. Or live basketball. Live basketball.
Oh, create their own league.
There's always been, since the live golf thing happened, there's always been talk of an international league, kind of like, no, not even necessarily a Euro league, but kind of like an F1 style basketball league.
To be played where?
All over.
All
kind
over the
of
place.
Barnstorm, mostly Europe, but the Middle East and
what was
places
the Happy
like that.
Gilmore golf? What was that?
Maxi golf.
Maxi golf. So Maxi basketball with LeBron and Jokic.
You
Okay.
have an event in all these places. So you spend a weekend in Monaco. You spend a weekend in Amsterdam. You spend a weekend
Just bounce
in
around.
Rome.
Yeah.
Melbourne. The players,
you go
Jokic and
Tokyo.
LeBron on the same team?
Yeah.
Wow.
Which has been talked about by both the commissioner and LeBron's circle.
That would be a boss move if he created another league, LeBron, and took Jokic with him.
Jokic is the more important piece than LeBron.
Of course, but but LeBron has the LeBron-ness of it all.
I'm not saying he's unimportant.
Yeah,
it's just that I think that it's, a little bit, and who knows, right? But this has always been out there.
That's
I would
pretty good.
imagine. Look, let's talk about this too. While the vast majority of the players in the NBA are Americans, a significant portion of the stars are not.
Yeah.
Right? When you look at Giannis and you look at Wemby and you look at Shea and you look at Jokic and you look at Luka,
I'm also looking at paychecks.
Right. Well,
yeah.
there's money out there in the world.
Yeah.
There's Chinese money, there's Saudi money, there's money to be had.
True.
And it's an interesting idea. You don't need to get them all, just like the live golf thing. They didn't get them all, but they got enough to make it go, well, they wounded this league. Their league's not great either, but now you have two weird leagues as opposed to one great one.
Like live golf, right? If I try and take their money and it fails, can I come back?
Not so far.
Okay, see, that might change things.
But
if you're Wemby, because Wemby's heading towards big dough in the NBA.
But if you're Phil Mickelson or Dustin Johnson or one of these guys towards the end of the line who probably had given up their competitive
that
angle,
still have names.
They have names, but I can get paid, and I wasn't going to win over here anyway, and I don't care if people like Dustin Johnson wants to fish and hang out and go, just live his life and have a bunch of money. He didn't care.
That would be boss. That's something you can't say that Jordan has done. Created your own league and made it stand up and work.
And let's take Nikola Jokic as an example here. I know we all saw the video of him freaking out over his horse winning a race this weekend.
Oh, yeah?
He was
you
so
saw
happy.
him crying tears of joy and popping bottles of champagne in an excited manner that he never had when he won the NBA championship. And so it clearly doesn't mean that he cares as much about the NBA championship as he does about his horses.
No,
so in this new league with LeBron James in Europe, he could play less, be in Europe, and potentially get the same paycheck.
Or more.
And so you pull someone like Nikola Jokic, it's very intriguing to him, which is why him meeting with his agent is interesting.
I can do what I love less and make more money in a place where I really want to be.
Yeah.
And I'm closer to my horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? That sounds pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, there's enough there to make you kind of go, all right.
All right. You don't have to deal with the drama here. Yeah, that's crazy.
I think that a player like Jokic, I don't want to say a player like Jokic, a person like Jokic, loves playing basketball and loves what comes along with being in the NBA and being an NBA star, but I don't think he loves being famous.
I think he loves this. I can do this, and they pay me a lot of money for it.
Right.
So I can go do what I love.
Exactly.
Yes.
So the idea of, I need to be in the best league in the world playing against the best players and all these things, like, yeah, I mean, okay, fine. I don't hate that, but that's not, I don't care about being famous. I don't care about breaking. I want the money. I want to live my life, and I could do that over here. It's an interesting idea.
Why not? Yes, absolutely.
But if they can take someone like Jokic, that's a huge blow to the NBA. That is your AFL multiple-time MVP, always competing for the MVP.
Yeah.
And if he chooses to leave your league,
it can't just be him. He's got to take
There's
some
gonna be
bodies
more.
with him.
I'm
there would be.
Who was the AFL's big get back then? I know the USFL got Herschel Walker.
Well, they got Herschel Walker. They got Reggie White.
And then they got
Steve
Rocket.
Young,
Rocket was kind of the last
Kelly.
one that went to Canada.
Yeah, he went to the CFL.
Yeah,
because he got drafted by a team he didn't want to play for.
Correct. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it could happen. You never know.
It's happened enough to where somebody's always going to keep trying it. The USFL, I think, is the best example
They
of
had it going until they tried to bump up against
until
the
they
league.
tried to go to the fall when they were in the spring, and because
they were killing it.
Reggie White, Jim Kelly, Herschel Walker, Doug Flutie, Steve Young, like they had real coaches over there too, like real guys.
LeBron does have a lot of power within. He's a global phenomenon.
He is.
He could actually sell a new league and make it stand up and have the investors
over there,
right?
There, like,
someplace else, definitely where his name travels. And
for sure. But if it's just him and a bunch of guys, I don't. You got to you got to do the live golf thing. You have to take enough of them to go, hey, let me go see if that's any good.
Yes.
Like I'll use myself as an example. I love golf. I like televised golf. I like watching tournaments on TV, and I was intrigued by Liv. I'm like, they got Brooks Koepka, they've got John Rahm, they've got Bryson DeChambeau, they've got some guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cam Smith, and you turn on, you're like, yeah, I don't know what this is. This is goofy. It does. I don't understand the format. It just doesn't feel important.
Turns you off.
And so I was out, and I really haven't dipped my toe back into it now. But if you sample it, and you're like, hey, is that Wembanyama?
Seems like everybody likes basketball the way it is, and you put them there. You know that video of Jokic like being happy with the horse?
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell when he was running over. Did he hug the horse or the jockey?
Both.
He hugged them both. That's what I thought.
He hugged the jockey, like he gave the jockey a big hug. He picked him up.
Yes, and then hugged the horse.
And then hugged the horse around the neck and kind of like patted it like, hey, good job, horse.
Was that a small horse, or is that dude just that dang big? Because that horse didn't look very big.
I'm going to put all of my horse racing knowledge on Front Street right here. You ready?
Yeah.
I don't know anything. Those horses that typically pull the chariots like that are smaller horses.
Smaller horses.
They're not the ones like at Santa Anita.
Okay.
Right? The ones at Santa Anita are enormous creatures.
Okay.
Those horse pulling things, the chariot pulling things.
That's what I was expecting.
Are slightly smaller.
Because that dude looked like a meta-human. Like you were huge.
Well, he is.
Oh, my God. But dang, not that big. Wow. You dwarf a horse? Wow.
That's big. That's big. Hey, are you bigger than that horse is not a sentence you hear very often in any context. Clippers are old. No, like for real, for real. That's next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH.
If you could hear Old Spice Fiji Antiperspirant, what would it sound like? First, you'd start with Fiji Antiperspirant's amazing scent of palm trees. Add pure notes of fresh coconut and layer on 24/7 odor and sweat protection. You won't hear any dyes or parabens because with Fiji, you won't have any. So while your regular antiperspirant sounds like this, Old Spice Fiji sounds like this. sounds like it smells amazing.
Here's Comedians and Sketchers Getting Comfortable, presented by Hands-Free Skechers Slip-Ins.
Hey, I'm Bobby Slayton, and I'm here with my pal, comedian, and Skechers ambassador, Mr. Howie Mandel.
Why did it take so long to invent something as amazing as slip-ins? I know it seems simple, but it took Skechers to invent a better pair of shoes.
Yep, with Skechers Slip-ins, you just step it and go. You don't have to touch your shoes. And by the way, Slip-ins are for the whole family, men, women, and kids, in all your favorite Skechers styles. Find Skechers Slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Take me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our creamy and delicious Thai tea. Waba Grill. Keeping it real every day for you.
Upgrade your learning experience during Dell Technologies Back to School event with AI PCs like the Dell 14 Plus featuring an Intel Core Ultra processor starting at $749.99. Supercharge your studies with features like real-time notes transcription, AI accelerated hardware to run multiple apps without slowing down, extended battery life, and more. That's the power of new AI PCs with Intel inside. Discover a smarter way to learn at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN. Your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
So DeMarco nearly put me through the back wall during the break there. He came through the door hot, and I was in the way.
Your brake lights are out. You just can't stop in front of me, man.
I was talking with Jorge and Emily.
Right, but we were walking forward, and then you just stopped in the doorway. I had a choice: either keep going and put you in traction, or try to find a way to scoot around.
Yeah, I said to you, I'm like, we need one of those runaway truck ramps that you see on the freeway when you're going down a steep hill, and those are like the most. Thank God I've never seen a truck stopped in one of those or had to, because if the idea is you're coming down a mountain pass, right? And it's steep, and the truck's brakes have decided, you know what, I'm good, I quit. And now you have a runaway semi just flying down a mountain, and you got to go on this gravel off-ramp. You've been on one of those?
There's one in my neighborhood if you're coming down the hill, because it's a steep hill, and you have to make a right. There's like a main artery that gets you to the freeways that everybody has to take to get out of there. So if you're going down and you're going to make that right, there is a runaway truck ramp there.
Is this the Tiger Hill?
Same hill.
Okay.
About a mile
further
down the hill.
Okay.
Right. So it's very, very steep. That's what I'm saying with Tiger. I don't know how he survived that. You were riding with the Angels.
I think he was very lucky.
Very, very lucky. Yeah. And so there is a runaway truck. And so if you don't know the neighborhood, you'll make the right because it looks like that's where you're going, and you'll end up in the runaway truck gravel pit, and you ain't getting out of there.
No, it looks like it's 4 feet deep with gravel. I don't know. It's probably 4 inches deep.
Cost me about $4,000 worth of damage.
Oof.
But that wasn't the worst part. The worst part was me sitting in there and watching people go by like, you dummy.
Look at that guy.
Right, you idiot. Look at you.
Is that DeMarco Farr?
Bro, I was like the dude at the Coldplay concert.
Oh, by the way, speaking of that guy, is that real, what you sent me?
Okay, so maybe it's so I saw that TMZ was reporting that the Astronomer CEO is suing
The guy that got caught.
Yes.
Is suing Coldplay for
Good,
putting
he should.
Why?
And also, you can
Because
sue.
what choice do you
might not
have? You're
win.
caught. You got to bring somebody down.
That's a good point.
Right.
If that's the angle you're taking, like, why the hell not?
Yeah,
I gotta
absolutely.
that's one of those just cause so
It
much
is Nino
chaos.
Brown time. I'm taking everybody with me.
that's
You got
really
caught.
funny.
Yes, of course
That's
he
really
is.
funny.
And the thing too, it's like, I'm sure there's some sort of like on your tickets terms and conditions that like
Probably.
you agree to be filmed or put on
Yeah.
the screen here.
You signed
so
that disclosure thing to get our credentials.
Of course
you
you
ever
did.
read that?
Yes,
oh my
yes.
goodness.
You
No
know what
thanks.
people do when they get caught? They throw other people under the bus.
When you said it, I'm like, DeMarco's lost his ever-loving mind. And then when you said it, why not? I mean, it's already cooked. I'm like, yeah, that's a great point.
Right.
Like, look, if I'm going down, I'm trying
Everybody.
everything.
That's right,
I
especially
am
like
trying
that.
everything. And by the way, if he's going to roll that brazenly to a
Yes.
concert like that, then he'll try anything.
If I'm Chris Martin and Coldplay, fine. I can't wait to hear your explanation in court.
And
Yeah.
while I'm sure he had a golden parachute, so he had to step down as CEO. So I'm sure that the board is assuring him of his shares in the company. He's still getting money. But if I was fired for this for some reason, you better bet I'm suing Astronomer. This is an outside of work thing. This is a personal matter. I feel like I would
Get you in
sue
trouble
Astronomer.
every time.
I want so let's put, as challenging as it may be, let's put his immorality, let's put his ruining his marriage, and I'm sure I do believe I read that he had children, and I'm sure his children have been traumatized by this. And let's, as difficult as it is, slide it over there for a second. Would you recognize that guy if he walked into the room?
Not at all.
Me neither.
Nope.
Okay, and would you?
Probably not.
Probably not. Jorge? No.
Never. No.
Okay. I got sacked. I get all this money. And now, look, I blew up my wife and my family. That's bad, but I get to take all this. Okay. No.
Yeah,
it's not like you're walking around like you're, everybody knows, that's the guy that did the thing.
Yes.
Nobody knows who you are. You can just go live the rest of your life, I guess.
Totally. Yes. Just be more careful at concerts.
Oh, my gosh.
Woof.
But also, by that, I think we're over. I think the moratorium or whatever is done. Don't do the hide and duck thing anymore. It's been a week. If you're at a public space, it's not funny anymore. It's not cool anymore.
To what?
It's
What I'm
over.
missing?
Because, I went to
To
ACS.
meme yourself, basically.
To meme yourself?
To make the
Oh,
joke.
do
like,
the hiding
I'm
thing?
the guy
Yeah.
like that.
Oh,
Because
okay,
it's
yeah.
over.
Oh.
It's been more than a week. I went to Angel City game this weekend, and I swear to God, there was 5 different couples that did it. I'm like, guys.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was
you
getting
know what
less
we
and
do?
less
We got to
applause
beat it
every
to
time.
death. It ain't dead yet.
It is dead.
Well, not everybody's done it yet.
It's both.
Yes.
It's one of those you're telling on yourself if you do it poorly.
Okay. Well,
And I
I'm gonna
don't know
start
if there's
war.
a way to do it right. And like when the Philly Fanatic did it a couple of days later, you're like, that's brilliant.
Yes.
But now it's become passé. But somebody's going to find a way to do it different, and it's going to be funny again.
Sure.
Might be.
Yeah,
I saw
it'll
Seth
come
Green
back.
did it, and it got a laugh.
Yeah.
So
Not from Emily.
What was that? Oh, Soldier Boy. What was that song?
You're asking
Crank
me?
that?
Crank that. I think that's. I hope I don't start a war, and I don't mean this to be mean. I think when Mason did that, it ended it.
Oh, the Soldier Boy.
The Soldier Boy dance. Remember that?
Yeah.
I think that was the tail end of it. The Macarena.
R. Mason?
R. Mason. He did a
But
video.
he did
when
it in 2009 or 2008?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that may have ended it. Ask him about it. He did one. Yeah. That was funny.
Putting it on the list.
The Macarena ended when
Soldier Boy.
Oh, we still do the Macarena. Macarena
but
still happens.
when it first came out, it was a phenomenon. Everybody was doing it.
I hate that song.
See, it was everywhere. Everybody was
Perfect
doing
timing,
it.
huh?
And then they had, I think it was like some people from an old folks home were doing it, and it was okay. It's no longer cool.
Yeah.
It's no longer cool. It's done.
It's just an updated hokey pokey.
Kinda.
It's like, what are we doing?
What was the other one? The Harlem Shake. Everybody was doing it, and then it was just it's dumb now.
I know what the Harlem Shake is. I just don't know what the Harlem Shake is.
It's a song in which,
Right.
in
Wait,
2012,
was there a
I
dance
believe,
associated
it was.
with it?
So everyone's kind of milling around and being still.
Doing nothing,
They're
and then-
being still.
Yes.
And then it goes, do
Whoop,
the
and then we're
Harlem
all
Shake.
crazy.
And then everyone goes crazy.
And there's a
wears
dude with a
different things in
horse
their
head somewhere.
The
Yeah.
big one that took it off was the Miami Heat did it in their locker room.
Yeah, LeBron.
And that's what really
The
took it
Birdman
over the
came
top.
out and did his thing, and then they went crazy, and the whole thing went
My
nuts.
high school did it.
Yeah, see, everybody did it. Yeah.
Not everybody.
It's not over yet. How long has it been for Coldplay, dude?
I want to say it's been a week and a couple of changes. So maybe 10 days.
If you're still doing it by Halloween, you've done it too long.
No, here's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So it's
Halloween, you've done it too long.
I'm telling you, it's done. It's done now. There's no more time to do this meme. But if you want to dress up like them for Halloween, that's funny. So if it's done now,
what if somebody super famous does it? Then it starts all over again.
It's not funny.
I think it depends on who it is, quite frankly.
Right.
Like, I can't give you if this person did it, it's funny. If that person... I'm about 95% on Emily's side, but I'm also willing to leave a lane for somebody to do it and go, yeah, that was pretty good.
They're still doing it. I hope it dies fast, but it's funny when people do it.
For instance, and they're far more creative than I could ever hope to be, but if the South Park guys did it, the Family Guy guys did it, the Simpsons guys did it, like if they could come up with a way to do it in a funny way, I'm here for it. That'll work.
Of course.
If they do it on SNL, it's not funny because they aren't going to go on for another 2 months.
Yeah. No, they should be on in the summer occasionally. Occasionally. Like, what if you did it once a month? Instead of doing it once a week like you do during the season, because enough pop culture stuff happens once a month, put together a little show, a little special, and because that is a perfect example. That would have been funny a day or two after, and depending on how you set it up.
And the thing is, if the actors, as they deserve to have breaks, to have time off, but you do half the cast, or you have just like Bowen and Marcelo and like a couple girls do it. It's like you don't have to have the full cast do everything together.
You could put together an hour show.
Yeah.
Do a weekend update, do a musical guest, 3 sketches, and you're off to the races. Right? Why not?
But what's funny, that going back to that video, it's still funny when you watch it.
It's unbelievable.
It's never going to be not funny.
Because you get, sometimes you get like a really good actor that can emote on screen that exactly like, I know what that guy's feeling. I know what that woman's feeling. I'm experiencing empathy because you could put on a performance that moves me in a way.
Right.
That was a cartoonish yet real version of, blank, my life just ended. It was like watching someone die in real time.
Yes.
In the flash of however long that was. That whole thing was what, 2 seconds, 3 seconds?
Yeah, if that.
My marriage is over. My kids hate me. I lost my job. It just
there was before that and after that moment.
And you could read it all in their face. It was like a novel on their face in a quarter of a second.
It will never not be funny.
And I enjoyed it a great deal. You know why?
Why?
Because it wasn't me.
It's
an LAFC
it will never be
giveaway on 710. No, it won't be. I don't like Coldplay. Call 877-710.
That's not what I meant.
ESPN right now for your chance to win tickets to tonight's game at BMO as the Black and Gold battle Mazatlan FC in the League's Cup. You'll be caller number 7 right now at 877-710-ESPN, and you will be at BMO only from 710 ESPN. Factor Cap coming up next.
Thank you, old Trav. This is DeMarco here. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, Southern California's premier resort casino experience. You don't have to be stuck in traffic in your car. You can just turn around and head to the best resort casino in Southern California. You can be there in less than an hour. Pechanga gives all guests the amenities they expect of a world-class resort. I mean, you really, really get what you pay for. Exceptional entertainment, dining, spa, golf. I mean, they really got the hospitality thing down. You'll see what I'm talking about when you get there. And let's not forget round-the-clock gaming excitement. They got everything you need there. The immense casino floor, 1,100 hotel rooms and suites, the spa, the golf course, 20 bars and restaurants. You never have to leave the premises to have a great time. It's so much fun. You can bar crawl, all in the same building. And it makes Pechanga Resort Casino one of the largest resort casinos in the country. So come see why readers of Newsweek and USA Today have voted Pechanga Resort Casino the best casino outside of Las Vegas. Like I said, you can be there in an hour. Think about that. So whether your idea of entertainment is lounging poolside like me or putting a great bet on blackjack, Pechanga Resort Casino is waiting for you right now. Visit Pechanga.com or call this number. Write this down. 888-PECHANGA, 888-PECHANGA to book a reservation or for more information.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
The biggest show on the radio.
Would you eat a live cricket?
Eat a live cricket.
For $100.
You would not lose your job or get fired for that.
Some people do those.
You wouldn't get hurt.
I'd eat a deep fried cricket. But I wouldn't eat a live cricket. No. But I would do those things they sell in Seattle.
Yeah, I've had those.
You've had those?
Fried insects.
What are they like?
I had them in Mexico. They're delicious. They're crunchy.
Yeah.
They're almost like potato chips with legs.
Would you eat a
The League's Cup kicks off tonight. As LAFC takes on Mexican side Mazatlán at BMO Stadium. Can the black and gold start their tournament run with a statement win? Catch all the action starting with pregame at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app. LAFC versus Mazatlán. It all begins tonight. For orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Progressive knows when you own a boat or RV, it's like you're automatically on vacation, even if you're actually a marriage counselor in the middle of couples therapy. But in your mind, you're camping in Acadia. Puttering around Frenchman Bay. Your boat and RV are both protected. You're lobster drenched in butter and... Uh-oh. Did your clients just notice you weren't listening? Quick, do the thing where you just repeat back exactly what they said but as a question. They bought it. Now back to Maine. Earning an automatic discount bundling your boat or RV with your home or auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Rita, Jorge, let's bring the nail gun over here.
Jose stands tall atop his sustainable flooring company.
Totally. It's renewable and moisture resistant, but we have several green options too. Or we got some beautiful reclaimed oak.
But floored by his success, he needs to hire more installers.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Here we go. It is Factor Cap time. Factor Cap on the Travis and DeMarco Show. Each weekday around 10:30, producer Emily serves up what's going down, and fun and frivolity ensues. Special thanks to the law offices of Joseph S. Normand for making Factor Cap possible.
It's Joseph S. Normand. It's Factor Cap on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN. And if you've been hurt in an accident, let me help you. Call my office at 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000.
Let's do it. Factor Cap right now.
Take it away, producer Emily.
Welcome to Factor Cap.
Joe, hi guys.
Hi. Howdy. Karibu.
So last segment break, DeMarco ran into Travis as Travis was standing in the door.
I didn't run into him. I avoided. If I wasn't an athlete, we would have both been in the hospital.
Your NFL career served you well.
Yes.
It reminded me. So this weekend, this Sunday, I was filling in and playing some kickball, and I was supposed to go from first to second. And the ball is, and I'm a four. I have to go, and the ball lands kind of near second base, so I know I have to book it if I'm going to try to make
bag or
it.
where the second baseman would be?
By the bag.
Okay.
And so, but there was a bunch of people around it, so I knew that if I had to book it to get there. But the girl at second base, who's waiting to get the ball thrown to her, is in my line.
Knock her out.
And I cross my arms like this, and I run into her, and I don't get out because they got scared and dropped the ball. And so I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Sometimes just a big old energy ring towards you. Yeah, the presence.
Visual deterrent. That's what that's called.
I can just see you
Yes.
running at this.
Yeah.
Was it another woman?
Yeah.
Just running at her with your arms across your chest like,
Right.
I'm going to take your ass out.
Right,
damn right.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how I played sports with my sister.
Susan would have done the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
She would have come in there. Well, she would have come in with her spikes up. She's not messing
Surprised
around.
that people don't get out of the way more often.
Well,
Yeah.
it's well, they
The
shouldn't
physics
be.
favor
They were in the
me.
line.
Right.
It's like Kobe running over Powell in the Olympics, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was on purpose. Yes, there you go. Yes.
That's
Right.
right.
So Luka was on Yes Network's broadcast of the Yankee game yesterday with Michael Kay, and it was, I believe, the top of the second, and in it he was asked if he ever played baseball, if Luka ever played baseball, and this is his response.
Did you ever play any baseball?
A lot.
Yeah?
On the Wii console.
On Wii? Were you good?
Play a lot. Yeah, on Wii I was great.
That's also the only way that I've played tennis. I've played Wii tennis several times, but
I'll
I was pretty good.
Me too.
I was pretty good.
Me
Don't
too.
look at me like that. We can go.
Okay.
We can put a
Sports
Wii
was
right
great.
here.
I'm not.
Boxing.
We can do both.
Okay.
Okay. Did you say Wii boxing?
Yeah.
Oh, man,
yeah.
that's a workout.
Heck
Yeah.
Wii bowling. Wii sports is great.
By the way, I play Wii tennis and bowling sitting on my ass drinking beer.
There you go. I'm with you.
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
But my statement is, Luka would have made a good baseball player. Travis, Factor Cap.
Wow.
Don't you say fact.
How tall is Luka? 6'6"?
6 taller, I thought.
I think 6'6",
Okay,
6'7".
He is
a tall
6'6" by Google's AI.
Yeah.
Okay, Google AI says 6'6". Not a lot of 6'6" baseball players that aren't pitchers. The bigger you are, the more self-selecting baseball becomes. You can either pitch or kind of play right field or first base. That's kind of
Tall
it.
as Judge.
Judge is 6'9".
That's
He's
a
an
big
outlier.
man.
Like
Yeah.
he is an extreme outlier.
Richie Sexton was huge.
Yeah, he's like 6'8" or 9".
Yeah,
Like
big
Randy
dude, yeah.
Johnson, 6'11". But no, as athletic as Luka is, I don't think that's not a baseball body, really. The only place he could play baseball, I think, and maybe get through it would be if he pitched, because those are big, strapping guys.
As working through, I'm thinking he can't be a hitter. 'Cause
No.
I'm thinking of very tall
No.
hitters I've ever seen.
Dude,
And no.
not a ton.
But pitching, maybe, if you get him early with that body. Yeah.
Yeah, look, he's athletic. He could figure some things
Yeah.
out. But Ohtani's 6'4", Judge is 6'8" or 9". Like there's some taller, but not a lot.
No.
Come on, guys. Fact. He doesn't have to be in shape. Look at come
Wow.
on, guys. You can you're
Wow.
baseball body right there.
This is true.
Just power, all power.
Yeah.
You know, Colon was
No.
come on.
No, that,
You're going to Bartolo, man. You're throwing it way back.
that Luka is gone. This is skinny Luka era. Come on. That,
Yeah,
we don't,
this Luka would have
We
a
don't
better
talk about
chance.
that Luka anymore.
I
Yeah.
want to see
Console.
Luka next to Altuve, just like the Judge
Oh, it's
Altuve
incredible.
pictures. are great.
It's incredible.
All right, so do we all know who Ana de Armas is?
I do.
Actress, right?
Yes, actress. Jorge, you know who Ana de Armas is?
Oh yeah.
All right.
She
this
played
helped-
Marilyn Monroe in that movie, right?
Yeah, in Blonde. She was also in Knives Out, the first movie.
Oh, yeah, no.
And she's dated Ben Affleck
Armas.
before. She was in that weird movie with Ben Affleck. But anyway, apparently,
Did you just correct me?
Armas.
I will fight you. Okay, go ahead.
apparently, Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas are dating. My statement is, sure they are. DeMarco, Factor Cap.
Who is it? Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas are dating.
I'm
My
going to go
statement is,
fact.
sure they are.
I'm going to go fact. Okay.
Have you ever seen Tom Cruise have any chemistry with a woman?
No, but that doesn't stop him from dating and people dating him. This actually works when you think about it. And,
Dating.
Right. Whatever that is, however they date, it actually kind of fits, right?
How?
Tom Cruise, Elizabeth, what was her name?
She dated.
Who was the one he freaked out for on Oprah's couch?
Katie Holmes.
Katie Holmes.
What's up, Holmes?
What's up, Holmes? Nicole Kidman. Who else are we talking about?
He
Nicole-
was, he was married to Mimi Rogers.
Mimi Rogers. All pretty actresses, right?
Sure.
This kind of
Did he
is
have
in
any
his
chemistry
wheelhouse.
with Ed?
Well,
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, right.
All right, Travis.
what was the question again?
Sure they are.
Sure.
Be careful.
Sure they are.
Where is it?
Sure.
Be careful.
Yes. I believe that Tom Cruise
Yes.
is a vigorous man dating
There you go.
Ana de Armas.
With that hair, just so real.
I'm just sure. Why do we hate Tom Cruise so much?
I don't.
That's what I'm saying. What's wrong with Cruiser? He's all right.
Jorge?
Yeah, I just looked them up.
gonna
Fact,
get a visit from
he's
Ethan Hunt.
5'6". She's 5'6". He's 5'7". So they're
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
if
It
he's
actually
listed, if he's
fits.
listed,
Yes.
by the way, if he's listed 5'7", he's not. Nobody
No.
chooses 5'7". If he's putting down 5'7", that's 5'5".
It's just like how 5'9"
Stop
is
it,
actually
Trav.
5'7".
Right.
Stop
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes.
It is. It is.
But he absolutely 100% is.
You know, I've never
Sure.
claimed 6'1".
Yeah.
I tell people I'm 6 feet because I'm under 6'1".
Yeah.
Yes.
But see, you're
I'm
over
just
6
saying.
feet, so you can tell the truth.
Right.
Right.
I don't
You're not
stretch.
dealing with
I don't
issues
stretch
here.
up. I
No,
round.
no,
yes.
that's it. I
I'm
understand
6'1".
what you're doing.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not.
My dad, my dad played basketball at the University of Oregon, and in the program,
Yes.
right, he was listed at 6'1.5". Okay.
Yes.
And to this day, he insists that he's 6'1.5".
Because that's what they had him as.
Not on his tallest,
Okay.
stretchiest day of his life was he 6'1.5", and his always said, Check the program.
How is he 5'11" or is he 6 feet?
No, he's 6 feet.
Oh, he's 6 feet.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
but he's not 6'1.5".
He's not 6'1".
Oh, he's not close to 6'2".
He's not 6'1.5", but he's probably exactly 6 feet tall.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But if you ask him, he's 6'1.5", and he's sticking to it.
Yes.
Last one for you guys. Lindsay Lohan is doing her press tour for Freaky Year Friday, which comes out, I believe, next week. And she talks about how she lives in Dubai now. That's her home. That's her home base right now. Is in Dubai. That's her person she married is from Dubai, and so she just lives there with her son. And but it's good for her to be away from Hollywood. She says she enjoys being away from the influences both in Hollywood and New York, and to being in Dubai. But she also says that she likes the privacy she can get from living in Dubai, because in Dubai it is illegal to take a photo of somebody without their permission.
Oh,
and if you're Lindsay Lohan, that is a big
that's
positive.
Great for you.
This should be true everywhere. That it's illegal to take a picture of someone without their permission. Jorge, Factor Cap.
Anywhere. I mean, look, we have phones nowadays. There's a camera everywhere nowadays. So it's to make it illegal like that should. I'll say cap. Yeah, it's just there's things you can't control. So I'm just gonna go cap.
I mean, the astronomer CEO wishes this is true.
But he chose to be there. There's cameras there.
Spotlight.
Yes,
yes.
That's what I'm saying.
This should be true.
It's cap. It's impolite. I don't know if it's illegal or should be illegal in your case. If you're going to take a picture of a famous person, unless it's like across a crowded place, like if I'm at a Dodger
or their
game,
child, I think too.
But let's say I'm at a Dodger game, and I don't know, 10 rows over from me is Jason Bateman, who is a notorious Dodger fan, and he's at a lot of games. And I'm like, and I see Jason Bateman, and I just want to go click. That shouldn't be illegal.
You shouldn't have to go to jail for that.
But my point is, if I go over to Jason Bateman and say, hey, would you mind taking a picture with me? And he goes, I'd really rather not. I shouldn't be able to take one anyway. You know what I mean? It's more impolite than illegal.
And DeMarco, you think this should be true?
No, I'm with you. It shouldn't be illegal. But I because there are some people that really want this, and they grow up and they want to be movie stars so they can get that. So if you're over it and you don't want it, then you can move to someplace else. But you shouldn't make it illegal here.
I'm with you.
That's part of the culture, part of the job,
it's
right?
part of the. I'll tell another story I've told before. When Tiger Woods was first really blowing up, when he went from being kind of a golfer famous to famous, like
mainstream
famous. And he was in an event with Arnold Palmer, and he was kind of complaining is probably too strong of a word, but they were talking, and he was telling Arnold Palmer, I'm really struggling with the amount of time that people want from me, and they constantly ask me for this, that, and the other thing, and I don't have a moment to myself. I don't have any privacy, et cetera, et cetera. And Arnold Palmer said, well, that's easy. You can fix that. That's not a problem. He's like, Arnold Palmer's been famous for 50 years at this point. He goes, just get back all the money.
No.
And it's like,
right. No.
Oh, right.
You're good.
This is part of it.
This is it. Yes.
It's a trade.
Sometimes I don't get it when you see these, like you're still snapping pictures of Bieber. Like he just came out yesterday.
Yeah.
Like you don't have enough pictures of him. And what do you do with all the shots you don't use?
What I don't understand is why, like, if I said to you, let's use Justin Bieber as an example. I go to Albertsons in my neighborhood, and Justin Bieber is there. What do I do with that picture after I take it? Like, it's not interesting. It's
Post
not
that
funny.
thing on Instagram.
Well, what do you do with the Jason?
To what end?
I don't know.
What do you do with the Jason Bateman
Nothing.
photo?
That's my whole point. They're all equally meaningless. It's not a Bieber
if
thing.
it means something to you, if you met somebody that's important to you and you took a picture, that means something.
You mean like the picture I have of me and Kato Kalin together? You mean something like that?
That means something?
To me, it does. Like,
well, yeah, that's a big player of the biggest.
To me, it does.
Yes,
and except for right up until he wouldn't leave our table, and that was when that got it. Like, okay, you can bounce. Yeah. Like, we're good.
Wow.
It's
illegal in Dubai to take pictures of people without their permission.
Is what Lindsay says. Also, I do think that you should, if you're someone that you're trying to take a picture of someone, if they have their kid with them too, just be mindful to not take pictures of their kid.
You ever seen John Cena when he does this? He is so respectful about I usually like to give permission before you take my picture, and not now. I'm enjoying time with my friends.
Yeah.
He's very matter of fact. And then after, he'll give you an hour.
Yeah.
But right now, leave me alone.
Seems okay.
Respect that. Yes.
Seems all right. Factor Caps brought to you by the law office of Joseph S. Normand. You got a lot of choices in your legal team, but family always comes first with Joe. Call 213-747-2000. 213-747-2000. You can go online at normandlegal.com. Joe, family, hand in hand. NormandLegal.com, 213-747-2000. The Clippers are old, DeMarco, and got older. Coming up next is Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason in Ireland today at noon after Travis and DeMarco.
When I rode a bull.
I rode a bull.
You did that
I rode
too.
a bull in Texas.
Like the actual or an electronic?
An actual.
No, I rode an actual bull. I won the celebrity bull riding contest. I stayed on the bull for 6 seconds.
I stayed on for 3.5 seconds.
What the bleep?
Yeah.
Well, I did it on live TV.
Oh my, you guys are wild, man.
The OGs of LA Sports Talk.
Mason in Ireland on 710.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Your ultimate summer playlist comes to life at SeaWorld San Diego. Catch live shows with Fat Joe, Trina, Waka Flocka Flame, Genuine, and more. It's throwbacks, turn up, and all-out vibes with the I Love the 90s and the Turned Up Tour. Plus, nightly BMX stunts, parades, and fireworks bringing back those SoCal summer vibes. You're never too old for SeaWorld. Your summer soundtrack starts here. Buy a ticket, get a second day free with tickets as low as $56.99 for a limited time at SeaWorldSanDiego.com.
Hey, Joe Fortenbaugh here. Whether you're locking in your home run picks or riding with your favorite golfers this summer, ESPN Bet is your sportsbook for all the action. Go from checking stats on your favorite teams and players to placing bets in just a few taps. Plus, new customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet app and sign up with the promo code JOEQ to get started today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Adam Schefter here for Vivid Seats, your ultimate destination for all your sports and concert needs this summer. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every home run and thrilling comeback in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
I am. That if 90210, I would be Steve. That was my favorite type dude. I understood him more than anybody else on the show.
That tracks.
Describe Steve.
Wants to have a good time.
Uh-huh.
Kind of not Steve Sanders was somebody that didn't think to the end of the problem. He just saw what happened at the beginning. I like this, not thinking, well, if this happens, then that's going to happen, and then I'm in trouble.
He's the guy that brings the beer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He's the guy that steals the key to the computer room and gets the nerd
There
to
you
hack
go.
into the computer to change his grades along the way.
I cannot believe you asked me, have I watched 90210? We talk about it all the time.
I just wanted to confirm. You're right. I should have remembered that.
Yes.
But it was on this day in 1992 that a incredibly important moment happened in the 90210 universe.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, we're in the
Did somebody
summer.
die?
No, not a death.
Did somebody
It's a good
leave the
question.
show?
No. But, okay, let me see if I can point you this. 902, one of the reasons that 90210 really took off when it did.
They added someone?
No, they ran new episodes in the summer. They when everyone else, and again, this is a different time and era where reruns, like the network TV was still the place to be.
And it was just fall and spring.
And it was just your season started in September, it ran till May, and that was it. And then from May until September, you ran reruns.
Yes. What the hell is a rerun?
Right.
Back to the Future Land. Come on.
Right. So 90210 starts putting out new episodes in the summer. And so they draw an audience because nobody's seen this, so they're starting to watch it. And the beginning of one of teenage soap opera love triangles was launched in this moment.
Keep
going.
Dylan
and
who?
Brenda, and who was the third person into that three-headed monster? Kelly Taylor.
Oh, okay.
Brenda went to Paris, opening the door for Luke Perry and Kelly Taylor, or I guess Dylan McKay.
I have no memory of this. I swear I have no memory of this.
Really?
I may have put it down in the summer.
She went to Paris to just go be a pain in the ass over there, I guess. And that's when Dylan and Kelly started.
Is that when they were working her off the show?
No.
Oh,
no,
not yet.
She was still
there
on the show.
Okay.
She just went over there to go enjoy summer in
Oh,
Europe.
okay. Fair
And
enough. Yes.
Dylan and Kelly, that was the beginning of their romance.
Yes.
Very big news.
That show reminded me of Happy Days. I don't know why. It was just fun.
Far less wholesome than Happy Days.
But yeah, kind of. I don't know. It was a phenomenon. That and Melrose Place. Everybody watched.
Melrose Place was a little too adult. Like not like thematically, but like they had jobs and things. Like I'm not interested. I'm interested in these idiot kids that are in college and high school doing stupid stuff. Like I got a job.
Yes.
I don't need to worry about other people's jobs.
That started out as like people trying to live, and then once you introduce murder and plots, then it all changes.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I don't need murder. Yeah, look, I understand that after a season or two, it's like you've done all the things you can do. You've done the romance. Someone's got to die.
Explosion.
Someone's got to have a kid. Someone's got to get divorced.
Yes.
Someone's got to get married. These are the things you do.
Isn't that a TV trope? He walks into the building, it explodes, and then it says "to be continued."
Of course.
Yes, that's how it goes.
That's how they killed Jack McKay. They blew him up. They blew him up down at the docks.
I love it.
Right as Dylan was just about to rekindle a relationship with his father, they blew his ass up.
That's how it works.
Tragic.
Wow, that's funny. What a way to exit.
And yes, I did watch a teenage soap opera for many, many years and enjoy it a great deal.
It was great. It's right in our wheelhouse.
It was the thing we watched before you'd go out on a Thursday night.
Okay, we stayed in.
Yeah.
This is back to the ribs and the barbecue and oven ribs. We didn't go out. Yeah, we stayed in.
This was, hey, where are we watching?
Yeah.
We're watching at our place? Okay, so somebody would come over, almost always with a 12-pack or a case of Keystone Light.
Yes.
You would probably get a pizza or two.
Yes, same.
And you would watch this, drink the beers.
Yes.
And then you'd go out.
No, that's
the show would end and you'd go out.
Yeah, we'd stay right there. Yes. You can go out. We're staying right here.
Oh, no. That's when you'd go to
Matter of fact, we need you to leave.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Wow.
Chris Paul is officially a member of the Los Angeles Clippers again. And they introduced him yesterday. He said, my role in this team is obviously different than it's been the past 20 years being in the NBA, but showing up every day, if I can show some of the guys what it looks like every day to clock in and clock out, I'm excited for it.
What's your role on this team?
I think his role is to play basketball. I don't think this team, they're
it's
old.
A different role. He's the point guard, right?
Well, James Harden's the point guard. He's the backup point guard.
What are you asking him to do then?
Well, that's the interesting part, right? Because I understand Chris Paul's probably greatest asset at this point is his experience and his leadership. And I'll give Chris Paul credit for what he said. Guys, this is how you're pro. This is how you go about doing this. And he's done it for 20 years, and he certainly knows that.
And was helpful to the Spurs.
He was. And has been helpful for a lot of other places. Like Chris Paul is the adult in the room, for lack of a better expression.
Yes.
The problem is the Clippers are nothing but adults in the room. They're all like senior citizens by professional athlete standards.
They've got some experience, but
They're the oldest team in NBA history since the merger by a lot.
Dang.
They have an average of 33.2 years old. In professional sports, that's ancient. Okay?
All in.
The next closest was the Jazz 20 years ago. That was 1.2 years younger.
Dang.
Okay?
On average.
The next 32 was the 97 Rockets. Before that, 31.7, the 97 Bulls. Before that, 31.5, the 99 Jazz. It's been 26 years since anybody's been this old.
That's crazy. You're just going to go the complete opposite of what OKC did. OKC went young and won with. We're going to go the other way. We're going to get a bunch of old dudes in here. But if they stay healthy.
Okay.
If you find a way to keep Kawhi healthy, and I heard, I wanted to say this yesterday about Luka staying in shape. I heard Kawhi did the same thing. He trained through the finals.
Good.
He wanted to train his body like he was still playing. So if you can get the most out of these old dudes, I'm not saying they're going to win everything, but they're no easy out.
No, they're not an easy out. But
if you get to the playoffs,
you
if
mentioned
you make it
OKC.
that far.
OKC was the youngest champ ever.
Right.
You know what the finals, the collective age was? The youngest ever.
Right.
You look around some of these teams that are ascending. You look at teams like Minnesota with Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is just getting started. The other team in the Western Conference that looks like they're going to be a problem moving forward, San Antonio Spurs. Victor Wembanyama is barely 21 years old. This league is as talented and as young as it's really ever been.
You're not going to make it.
They're dodging in the other direction.
You're not
really
going to make
interesting.
it unless you got the DeLorean from Back to the Future and you can just jump to the playoffs. Like if you get this group, there's a bunch of old dudes like this same group healthy in the playoffs, you got problems for a bunch of youngsters. But you're not going to make it. They're going to fall apart before you even get to the playoffs.
So here's the thing. Okay, let's go back to some of the Clippers are the oldest team since the merger. Okay, 33.2 years. They are a year and change older than the next oldest team, which was the 01 Jazz. That 01 Jazz team, 53-29.
Okay.
Pretty good team.
Not bad, right?
Okay.
How'd they finish? Do you know how they finished?
I'm
Okay.
not sure.
Okay.
The Rockets, the next oldest team, they're kind of the outlier here. They're 41-41. Not bad, but not good. Just the definition of 500, right? 41.
Sounds about right.
The 97-98 Bulls went 62-20.
Who's on that team?
Wow.
Jordan, well, that's different. Okay, you can't even count them.
But I'm just
That's
talking about the age. The
I know,
Jazz,
right.
the 99 2000 Jazz, 31 and a half years old. They finished 55-27. More often than not, these old teams win a bunch of games.
I'll give you, let's say Kawhi is your Jordan. Not the same.
I understand.
But if he stays healthy, I could see something like that happening.
But here's the difference.
Just like you said with pitchers, I'm expecting him to get hurt.
Yeah, and the difference is Michael Jordan never got hurt.
Right.
Kawhi Leonard always gets hurt.
But if you kept him healthy, I could see him and that team
that's
doing
preparing
something.
for the thing that is least likely to happen.
The hurt or the what?
Him being healthy is the least likely outcome.
Well, I mean, like Luka, skinny Luka, I mean, having Kawhi train the entire year, who knows? I mean, the stars can align once, and he could go back, turn back the clock for a year.
Okay, now you need the stars to align a second time and have James Harden show up in May.
Well, this is what I thought the job was about Chris Paul, going back to him. And obviously the job is different. And part of that quote is showing the guys what it takes to be a pro. I'm paraphrasing here. But I assume he's talking about Harden. I'm here to teach this guy how to be a winner. I'm here to make sure he doesn't waste his entire career.
James Harden's 37 years
That's
old.
what I'm saying. But he can still fill it up. He can. So I'm here for that reason only. That's the thing I took. Besides that, why would you sign Chris Paul? Yeah.
Because he's still kind of good.
Right, and you're bringing him in to be Chris Paul.
Yeah.
And I don't think you can be...
If you're bringing him in to get 37-year-old James Harden to have the light go on, good luck.
Or at least take it a little more seriously. Like
he's
you said,
37.
be the adult in the room. I don't know.
30, If you were 27, sure.
It's a reach. I mean, I wouldn't want to have the oldest roster in the NBA, but I mean, if you had a talent, a wanderlust like James Harden, I mean, I would try to bring in as much veteran leadership as I could, somebody to say, hey, look, we need this if we're going to win a championship.
He's 37. Man.
I know. He's old.
I just keep coming, and he has had so many weird playoff runs that are just like, dude, where did you go?
And I don't think Chris Paul's good enough.
He had opportunity.
Yeah, I don't think Chris Paul's good enough at this age if you had a healthy Kawhi to where he could fill it up enough to where Harden is not necessary.
No, he's
so
not.
I think he's here to help get him going in the right direction.
Operations of what has to go right on that team. Kawhi, number one, in his health. Harden, number two, in his ability to be James Harden when it matters and not just be James Harden on a Wednesday against Sacramento in December. Like, okay, that's fine. That's useful, but I'm going to need you in April, May, and June.
And I feel you, Clipper fans. If you want me to look upon your army and tremble, I just did. I don't. Good luck. I mean, really, I respect your team, but it's still
a year and a third.
Good luck, bro.
A year and a third.
I will mention this with the teams these older teams. The only one that went to the finals was the Bulls team. They won the finals.
Jordan. Yeah.
The other teams have lost either in the first or second round of the ones that we were talking about. While they had a good regular season, they didn't get far into the playoffs.
And much like Wilt Chamberlain, anytime Michael Jordan is in the list, you have to kind of throw it out the window.
It does not count.
It doesn't count. No. Because he just was...
I'm curious how that Indiana team ended up. What did you say about the Indiana squad? The old one? 20 years ago?
It wasn't Indiana.
There was two Jazz, a Rockets, and a Bulls.
the Jazz.
The Jazz, they lost in the first round.
Okay.
Here's what happened. So in 2001 Jazz, they lost in the first round. They finished the season 53-29. The 97-98 Rockets lost in the first round. They finished the season 41-41. The Bulls won the finals. and the 99-2000 Jazz finished 55-27 and lost.
So they all made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and Superman won the championship.
Yeah,
okay.
He doesn't
So,
count.
like I said, all is not lost. It's not the way you should go. Maybe they have to go this way. I don't know, but it's a weird thing.
It's a weird zag.
Yeah. It
When the
is
league is getting younger and
completely
younger and
opposite.
younger, and you're just, you know what we're going to do? We're going to double down on old
We're
guys.
gonna go
It's like,
super old.
Okay. Yeah, Chris Paul's 40.
If it works, I guarantee you they'll be like everybody's underdog.
It's the line from
Because it'll
The
be a bunch
Office
of old dudes.
Well, that might be true.
where he goes, "Stop dating her. I'm gonna date her even harder."
Yeah,
the Clippers are like, "I'm gonna get even older."
Well, they did. Chris Paul.
Yes.
They should add LeBron. Just go for it. They kick that thing up to
Okay.
34 years
No,
old
I'm just
along the
kidding.
way. Good news on the front of Matthew Stafford, I think. That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Real men don't bite their nails. They get them buffed and admired. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Save $30 on an indulgent 2-hour mani-pedi combo at Sage Spa.
Number 2.
Pointer Sisters, live August 23rd.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Jeep Gladiator and $5,000 in promo chips at 10 p.m. the 31st. Earn entries now. Be here at 10 p.m. on the 31st to win.
Morongo, good times.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Flashy discounts, gimmicky sales? Don't fall for it. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood carpet and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Rams fans, the 2025 NFL season is right around the corner, and you don't want to miss out on any of the action. Catch every home game this season, including marquee matchups against the 49ers, Lions, Texans, Buccaneers, and more for only $93 per game. In addition, enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2025. Again, that is therams.com/2025. Secure your season tickets and see you at the Rams house.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
The biggest show on the radio.
Would you eat a live cricket?
Eat a live cricket.
For $100.
That you would not lose your job or get fired for that.
Some people do those.
You wouldn't get hurt.
Yeah, I'd eat a deep fried cricket, but I wouldn't eat a live cricket. No, but I would do those things they sell in Seattle.
Yeah, the fried. I've had those.
You've had those?
Fried insects.
What are they like?
I had them in Mexico. They're delicious. They're crunchy.
Yeah.
They're almost like potato chips with legs.
Would you eat a deep fried roach?
Oh, God.
But what's the difference?
Because a roach is different. A roach is just different. In the backyard, we will often have a squirrel, and I will always think,
People eat those.
That's just well, we did when I was growing up.
You did?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, no way.
My dad hunted for everything.
What do
yeah.
they taste? Don't say they taste like chicken. What do they taste
I hate
like?
to say it. They do taste like chicken.
Mason and Ireland, coming up today at noon.
On 710 ESPN.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it.
Yeah, tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes.
LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN. You never have to miss a moment of LA's mega sports station. Get the all-new ESPN LA app.
Just search ESPN LA in your App Store or Google Play.
Download, tap, and bam!
You got 710 ESPN in the palm of your hand.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
Man, it is football season, isn't it? Every time I look over your shoulder at the TV, there is a new highlight from some camp somewhere about somebody doing great or somebody doing terrible, or it's just kind of all over the map. They're terrible at the moment because they're talking about the Colts and Anthony Richardson not looking particularly good through the first part of camp.
Another team, one of the teams that could have been interested in Garoppolo, not to back up, but to compete for the job. It's not set in stone that Anthony Richardson is going to pan out and be a starter.
Oh, I think it's far from,
right?
Yeah, he's looked really not very good for most of his career.
In a way, leaning towards maybe bust territory or Justin Fields territory. Just not the guy.
No, I think he's far less successful than Justin Fields. Justin Fields at least has had some weeks here and there where it's like, okay, that works pretty good. Honestly, the only time I've ever seen Anthony Richardson be like, holy smoke, look at that guy, was in the second half of that Rams game a couple of years ago where it's like, what is going on?
I know, it's crazy.
They couldn't answer for him.
See, that's the point about Arch Manning I was making. At quarterback, and I can't believe some GMs and football people do this, but sometimes it's undeniable. When you fall in love with the athletic ability of a guy. But you never ask yourself, can he actually play the position? Can he do what's required? So Arch Manning has been taught a specific way to play quarterback that translates to this level. That's what I mean. And he's going through Texas with that same mentality. So when I mean he's not really there to play at Texas, he's there to work on his game.
That's one of those things that was so frustrating when you're like, this guy's he's got all this talent. It's like, but he never gets a hit.
Right.
I understand what you're saying. He's really fast. He's great in the
measurements.
Weight room. But he strikes out every time he goes up to bat. Like, at what point does that matter? I understand that a coach wants to be a guy to discover a guy, to mold a guy, to create a guy. I totally understand that instinct, and sometimes that works out. But how many interceptions in a row does he need to throw before we're going to say, he's not very good at this?
Right. Okay, so this was Scott Linehan way back in the day. This is when Jamarcus Russell was coming out. So he loved him some Jamarcus. That fit his offense, play action, throw the ball a mile.
Right.
So that's his style of quarterback. So the last thing he said was he could throw it 60 yards from his knees.
Who cares?
And we're like, that's a sack, right? Right. That's not a throw. That doesn't really translate to the next level. It's funny.
Is Scott Linehan a nice guy?
Great guy.
Okay, great guy.
Super great guy.
I'm glad you said
yes.
that. Okay. And I'm not disparaging. I've never met him, don't know him at all. I'm glad that you said he's a nice guy. That comment should be disqualifying from ever holding a coaching position for the rest of eternity.
It fit his offense. He liked those all one play action set up and throw it to the end zone.
I understand what it means.
That's what he was trying to say.
I understand what it means, but once a knee, never mind both knees, once a knee is on the ground, play's over.
That's a sack, dude.
Yeah.
That doesn't count. I know.
Play
Crazy.
is over.
Yes.
You mentioned Jimmy Garoppolo and him looking, potentially getting some offers some other places during the offseason. Obviously, he's back in L.A., backing up Matthew Stafford. And it looks like, at least according to Peter Schrager of ESPN, that Matthew Stafford will be on the field week 1.
I have to be careful here because I'm not there every day, but I don't think there is a great level of concern as far as Matthew being ready for week 1, ready to go. They don't play preseason anyway, these starters on the Rams. That's always been McVay's mantra, and I think they're just being ultra cautious. Anything you have a back tightness or a back soreness, but the feeling I get speaking to people in that building, and it's not just Sean, it's others, is that Matthew's going to be ready for week 1, and all of their doctors and medical personnel are confident that he will be ready. And I'll tell you, this is a team that is built to win now, is a team that is thinking they can win now. They can take the whole thing.
So
I think most of that is true. There's no panic to the fact that he's out now. I think Jimmy G's doing a really good job of moving the offense and so you can keep up with your installation schedule. He's doing a really good job there, and he's getting the ball out. Like I said, unsolicited from certain coaches. They'll say the Rams not only have one good quarterback, they have 2. So he's doing the job. I would say this, even if there was panic about Matthew Stafford's back, I don't think anybody would say it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, you'd never know it anyway. So I don't think but I think he is right. No one's really the sky is not falling because Stafford's not practicing. So it tells you the injury can't be that serious.
I like
but who knows?
I like to consider myself somebody who's pretty good at knowing who to listen to and who not to listen to in media. of when some people talk, I go, yeah, whatever, okay. And I'm not saying that it's just like you're wrong as often as you're right, and whatever. Peter Schrager's not one of them. And especially when he talks about the Rams, he is right way more than he's wrong.
Pretty much.
So if he is reporting that, then he has a pretty good sense that somebody has informed him of these things, that the worry is not there. That doesn't mean it can't get there. That doesn't mean something happened. But if he's saying, guys, we expect to have him back, it's really not that big of a deal, I believe it's not that big of a deal because it's coming from him. He's plugged into that team.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where to go with that. I don't know where to go with that one.
That it's not the idea of a slow start, of him not being there.
Slow starts.
That's good news. That this is not somebody just throwing something against the wall saying it's not a big deal.
Well,
he's an informed reporter.
I would say this. He's not practicing. That's concerning. That's what I'm saying. So the fact that no one's panicking or no one's saying...
Why is it concerning?
Because he's not... Your starting quarterback is out.
But he's not like we're putting in a new offense. It's not like he's got a ton of new guys that he's not experienced with. He's been around forever. It's the same guys, right?
Right. He doesn't need a ton of practice, but people need practicing. Like Coleman Shelton's back. You want to get your signal caller and your center on the same page. Devontae Adams is here. You want to make sure that Stafford and him build that rapport from now. Now, I don't think missing days is going to really hurt them that much, but other teams are getting prepared. So they're ahead of you. Your starter is out right now. That is kind of concerning. Now,
but isn't he one of those guys? Because you've said this before with Aaron Rodgers. He could show up day one and run your offense. Is that not true of Matthew Stafford?
He could. Say that again.
When we were talking about Rodgers, when does he have to come in? And you said, "Hey, look, he could show up the day before and just come in, and he knows everything. Like he's going to know how to."
No, I didn't say that. You're going to have to install and learn the offense. I said I have every confidence he can run the offense.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be an issue there. I'm confused where we're going with this.
Do you think that this would contribute to the slow starts that the Rams have had the past 2 years? The Rams have had it doesn't mean that they don't make the playoffs. They can still make the playoffs with having a slow start at like 1-4 or 2-5. But
I think
is it better for them to participate in preseason so that they're ready to go come week?
He's never going to change that.
I think your slow starts have to do with, number one, how you're getting prepared for the year because you don't start anyone. Your first live day, so to speak, is day one of the NFL. So depending on who you play, if you're facing a team that's the complete opposite, they're going to have an advantage. But a slight, at least for a quarter until you catch up. It don't take long for teams to catch up, but there will be an advantage. And then you had O-line problems. Last year, you had O-line problems pretty much all year until you found one. So this could be another issue that starts you off a little bit slow because he's not taking training camp reps. He's not going to take preseason reps.
Yeah.
The time where he's going to go live is when it is live. That's not really the way you want to start.
It's really simple as far as I can tell. He is willing to be moderately behind at the expense of health. Like I choose Sean McVay.
Oh yeah.
That I would rather be as healthy as humanly possible. We're not going to take any live reps in these games and be maybe a little bit behind in week one and we'll catch up rather than let's cross our fingers and hope that nobody gets hit.
If you ask Sean McVay, he'd rather have his starter out there now and taking reps and going through
I'm talking
this
about the preseason
and installing and then pull him out on a Friday before a Saturday.
Right.
That's the way you want to do it.
Right.
Now, having Matthew Stafford inside working out when you're outside doing drills is not a good thing. That's not a good thing. That's why it's concerning. Now, it's not the end of the world, but the fact that your starter, who's 37, is working indoors and your backup is taking all the reps is not good. That's never a positive thing unless you want to say Jimmy G's getting reps just in case.
Yeah.
That's the concerning part.
It is time for Rams football on ESPN. Tune in at 3 o'clock. Sedano and Cap. Get ready for all the sights and sounds as the Rams get ready to kick off the season. Training camp coverage on ESPN LA presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, exclusive California gaming partner and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Luka is eligible to sign this weekend. Will he? It's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. NextGen is the official air conditioning, heating, plumbing, and electrical team of SoCal sports fans. And look, we know about air conditioning and heating with NextGen, right? Everybody knows that. But did you know that they do plumbing too? So you can call NextGen for any plumbing issue, large or small, whether it's a leaking foundation, a backed up drain, sewage problems, or you're looking for better water for you and your family. NextGen has the expertise and the solutions for you. And for a limited time, NextGen's offering drains clearings with accessible clean out for just $88. You're not going to do better than that. And it doesn't stop there. NextGen's so confident in their expertise, they offer a 30-day guarantee on their drain clearing, leaving you with peace of mind. And it's all sorts of things, the toughest clogs. Plus, they can check your pipes for any other signs of damage. So you got a slab leak, you got a clogged drain, water filtration, everything in between. NextGen has expert plumbing services and high-quality work. Give them a shout. There are financing options. They are available 7 days a week. 5-star service. You name it, NextGen's got it. Call 833-3NEXTGen. That's 833-3NEXGEN or book online at nextgenairandheat.com.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th Annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH.
Your ultimate summer playlist comes to life at SeaWorld San Diego. Catch live shows with Fat Joe, Trina, Waka Flocka Flame, Genuine, and more. It's throwbacks, turn up, and all-out vibes with the I Love the 90s and the Turned Up Tour. Plus, nightly BMX stunts, parades, and fireworks bringing back those SoCal summer vibes. You're never too old for SeaWorld. Your summer soundtrack starts here. Buy a ticket, get a second day free with tickets as low as $56.99 for a limited time at SeaWorldSanDiego.com.
The League's Cup kicks off tonight as LAFC takes on Mexican side Mazatlán at BMO Stadium. Can the Black and Gold start their tournament run with a statement win? Catch all the action starting with pregame at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app. LAFC versus Mazatlán. It all begins tonight.
Tea Hard Iced Tea was your best friend? It would be the kind of friend that starts an impromptu dance party in the supermarket aisle that turns into an all-day pool party rager at your place, and you don't even own a pool. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea turns any day into a legendary adventure. It's smooth and refreshing real iced tea with just the right kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN. Your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
Jorge, do you like cars?
I mean,
are you a car guy?
Not really.
You ever heard of a Veyron Super Sport?
Oh yeah, you got me there.
It's a Bugatti. How about a Kyron, Chiron, Kyron Per Sport? No?
Nope.
Valkyrie Spider.
Civic and Accord.
Yeah, right. I've never heard
my
of
lane, dog.
They're like $2.5 million. Where the heck would you drive that or park it?
I don't know.
Do you? Like, do you take it to the track? Like, I don't even know what you do.
I don't
with
know.
It. I've never heard of those things, or as far as I know, seen any of those things.
In some cases,
Astrovan.
Close to $5 million for a car. This is when you see people in New York that park those cars in their living rooms. They have them craned up to their apartment and put in the living room.
It's like a piece of art.
I guess. Or where else are you going to put it? You can't leave it in the garage.
I don't know, but
oh my God.
Yeah.
What a height.
Are you a car guy?
Not like that.
Yeah.
No, I don't even know what these cars are. No, absolutely not.
Okay, the crazy thing so I live on a street where there's street parking, and most people street park because there's a bunch of different apartment buildings and stuff. But I've seen this car on my street. They cover themselves. Okay, you don't want your car to get dirty.
Like a car, just the tarp.
Tarp.
Yeah, car cover. And they also boot their car. I'm sure so that it doesn't get stolen if it's street parked.
That's a lot, bro.
Is it an expensive car?
They took I saw the car with the cover off for the first time. I'm like, why are you street parking this car?
Right.
If you can afford a car this nice, you could probably afford a nicer
What type of car was
apartment.
it?
I can't tell. It looks nice. It's like got a stripe on
Too
it.
expensive
and
to
it
be
looks
on
vintage.
the side of the road.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
You're going through the hassle of booting your own car because I know it's not booted by the city because they moved the car for street sweeping, which again, just don't street park
If
your car.
you come into dough, do it right. Buy the house first.
Yeah.
Then buy the car to park the car.
I wouldn't even buy the house second, or the car second.
Right.
The house is 100%. Like,
yes.
The house is the first big purchase.
Or even just a nicer apartment.
And we're going to upgrade things in the house. We're going to make the kitchen perfect.
Right.
We're going to make the backyard perfect.
Like
Stuff.
I would say, the
Yeah.
furnitures.
The furnitures.
Cars,
Then go to the car.
I want something. Here's the
Yeah.
prerequisites for me. This is why, this just happens to be true, but it's also a perfect opportunity to talk about my pals at Rotolo Chevrolet. This is why the Silverado is so good. It's big. I'm big.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes.
can sit in the front seat. I know you drive your Suburban.
Comfy.
I'm
Yes.
comfortable. I'm big. I'm sitting up high. I feel like I'm got a lot of metal around me that feels safe.
Anything I have to get up in, I like.
Yeah.
But I don't like squatting down.
I don't need something cool.
But
I need something nice.
You know what I want?
What?
I want a buggy. Like, have you seen Boys in the Hood? That blue like Volkswagen buggy that they
Oh,
drive
yeah,
around?
yeah.
I want that car. Like,
Yeah.
that's the
old Beetle.
yeah, that's what I want. I want that Beetle.
Wait,
My dad
they
had
were-
one of those. Not blue. It was yellow.
that Cuba and then the other guy were
Yeah.
driving. That. Okay.
I want that.
It was Trey's
Yeah.
car.
Yes.
The little bug.
Yes.
Or,
yeah.
or the VW bus.
Trey and Ricky. Yes. There you go.
Yeah, or the bus, that little
Those
van.
buses are
Oh, man,
super
I'd buy a
hard to
bus
find.
tomorrow.
Really expensive.
Fluffy collects those. Gabriele
The video,
Iglesias.
the buses.
He
I love
collects, he
that.
has a hang, yeah, he's got a garage full of like just
Those
VW
are
buses.
really hard to find.
Do you know that the fighter Chael Sonnen?
Yeah.
The king of the the dude
Yeah.
will just trash talk. He was talking about Tito Ortiz, and he said something like, "You bought a Rolls Royce and you park it on the street," and it was just like the biggest diss in the world. Like,
Maybe he's my
that's
neighbor.
how much. Like he was saying, like this is the only job where you don't have to wear a suit, and there you are. You bought a Rolls and you're parking on the street. It just made me laugh so hard. Oh my God! Yes,
People that are car people though go in.
they do.
They go. They. It's almost like tattoos. Like once you go a little bit in, you're all
Now
the
you got
way in.
Cheetos.
Yeah, Cheetos. Exactly. You got Cheetos to a
Cheetos.
Maybach to
Oh
a
my
Phantom to
God.
all of this other
They want an
stuff.
Astrovan or something like that too.
Astrovans rock,
especially with
bro.
a family now.
Yes.
I'd like to be able to park my thing.
Yeah, anywhere.
And just be able to walk away from it and feel pretty good that it's going to be there when I get
There
back.
you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And we know somebody that used to leave their keys in there. Remember?
What?
The car parked and then the keys were left in there. Like
In the cup holder. That's
Who
where
left the keys? You can't say?
we
Yeah, we can't.
He said it on the air. We can say it as Keyshawn.
Oh, he left his keys in the car
All the time.
Oh my God!
Like not once. Oh, hey, I forgot my keys in the car. He leaves them in the
on
cup holder.
purpose.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was
that's-
always there.
I mean,
Yeah.
what kind of car are we talking?
It was a Prius.
Okay, well, I mean,
Yeah.
would you ever think to steal a?
No,
I would
but
never
I
think
mean,
the
I would
keys
never
are in the car.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, what do you mean they're in the car?
They're in the car.
Why? Why'd you forget them? What do you mean? What, like no, like
Nope.
that's where you keep them.
That's where you keep the. That's very funny. Yes.
All right. So Luka is able to sign a contract extension with the Lakers this weekend, right? I believe it's Saturday. The date comes up that the Lakers can offer him the max that they can offer him, and then it's up to him whether or not he wants to sign it. He could not sign, and he could go to free agency a year from now, basically, and earn less than he did if he did a 2+1 with the Lakers this weekend. So if he does a 2+1 this weekend, that's when his bird rights activate, all this other stuff, and then he can get the bag, the full bag. If he doesn't sign it, is there anything that makes alarm bells go off? Like, hey, or do you still feel like there's this? I don't know. Audition's the wrong word, but this I need to
the
see
honeymoon phase.
Yeah, that's a better way to put it.
You said he can, if he opts to be a free agent, he will lose money?
No. So the best financial path for him would be to sign a short-term deal, probably a 3-year, $160 million extension, a player option for 28-29. But by signing for the next 2 years, he could potentially sign a deal in 28 that would be 35% of your team's salary cap.
Because of 10 years served.
Right. So a deal that at that time could be as much as nearly $370 million.
I feel like I'm back in geometry. You lost me. But
Yeah.
whatever pathway to the most money possible, that's the one you should
Which
take.
is
2 and 1.
sign with the Lakers, play the 2 years until you get to your 10 years served. Because when you get to 10 years served in the league, you can get an even bigger contract.
Oh, yeah.
So right now he's sitting, this would be his 8th season. So if he waits 2 more years, that's when this better option comes
Even
around.
bigger money?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he could decline his
So
player option in 2 years.
So it's in his and let me just be crystal clear. Just totally making stuff up right here. Let's say he hated it here. It's still in his best interest to sign a 2+1 because it gets him closer to that.
To the big money. And this is, dare I say, going from it's not mom and pop, but the Lakers are going to be.
Yeah, I think that word's been thrown around. Yeah, I think the Lakers will be even bigger.
They will be even bigger. So yes, absolutely. Yeah. The sky's the limit for him. I think all he has to do, he's doing it, number one. All he has to do is win.
That's kind of the last thing left.
That's it.
He's made all NBAs. He's made all-star teams. He scores his points. He's wildly popular.
If I'm him, the last thing on my mind is money. All I have
money's going to come.
It's going to, no matter what.
Yeah.
And it's going to be oodles of it. Even if I take less, it's still a lot of money, period.
The money's going to come.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All you have to do is win. It should not be on your mind. Now, your agent, definitely. But him, just go play.
I thought this was interesting. Dan Wyke in The Athletic wrote the following. It says, some sources in Doncic's inner circle believed he was on a path toward this kind of physical transformation, whether or not Dallas general manager Nico Harrison had bet against him. The belief among Doncic's team was, to some degree, that as he matured as an NBA professional, he'd adopt some better habits and completely buy into a stricter strength and conditioning program instead of the more competition-driven approach he'd been comfortable with. In other words, this transformation was coming regardless of the Mavs. Do you believe that?
I do. Gosh, it's funny. Like, you think you're doing everything you can, and then somebody shows you a better way, and you get better results.
Mm-hmm.
It's not to say the results you were getting were bad. Like, Luka is a great basketball player. Fantastic, right? And doing it his way took him this far. But if you try it this way, you could take your whole body to a whole nother level. And let's see if that affects his game at all. And I think the only way it affects his game is you'll be able to play at your max for longer.
Yeah.
Which will add more points.
Both longer in the 48 minutes available every night and in the 82 games of the season.
Without getting tired. You'll play more, and if you play the way you play more, you'll score more, you'll win more.
I'm not saying it's impossible that the light might not have gone off even if he stayed in Dallas. It's possible, I guess. But I think human nature kind of trumps a lot of this stuff because you said it. He was having a lot of success doing it his way.
Yes.
Right? Like doing it his way, where his gluten-based diet, shall we say, was not – he was one of the best players in the league. He was getting positive results, but I think the frustration, whether it was in Dallas or here in L.A. last season was, but how much better could it be if you did these things? And somebody saying, you know what, we don't think the light's going to go on. Why don't you go somewhere else? I think makes it more likely that the light comes on.
I don't think we've talked about – I don't remember talking about Charles Barkley's conditioning. I remember talking about how he looked, the round mound of rebound.
Mm-hmm.
Like if he stayed in Dallas, I do not think that Luka would have reached his potential. Like you wouldn't be able to max out his potential because you couldn't get through him.
Mm-hmm.
He was the guy. He was the big fish in that pond. So there's only so far you can push him. Now that that's been cracked and you're here, and regardless of how great he plays, with everyone who's played here, his name will never be above the marquee.
Yeah.
In Dallas, I think it might have been different. That's what I'm saying. So I don't think you reach your potential there, but here I think you can because of everything else that comes with it.
Yeah, like Barkley's an interesting one because I've heard Barkley tell the story a million times. One of the issues that Barkley had was he went to Moses Malone when they were teammates in Philly. He's like, why am I not playing? And Moses told him, he goes, because you're fat, dude.
Yeah, okay.
And he's like, whoa. And so let's lose 10 pounds. This month, let's be 10 pounds lighter. And they kept shading 10 until he got to the point where he goes, like, I don't feel like myself. Let's put a little back on. He kind of found that spot that worked for him. Now, he was in shape after that, but his weight was always kind of fluctuating along the way. We haven't really seen Luka's weight. He's just kind of been like this since he came in the league. This is the first time we're seeing the different physical version of him.
So all the old heads, including Michael Thompson and his teammates mostly, when you talk to them about basketball then and now, the prevailing thought I get from them is these guys aren't working hard enough. That's why they're getting tired or breaking down. That could be. And that's the same thing we're talking about in Dallas. Like, there's no one to push him. If you push Luka and you make him mad, everybody gets fired.
Yeah, I was going to say, he doesn't change. You lose your gig.
Yes, there's a change made and not him. So they're not working hard enough. I think maybe you're starting to see Luka work to an NBA Mamba Kobe level, and it's showing off in his body.
I don't think, and look, a lot of things can happen, but this is exactly what you're hoping for if you're a Laker fan.
Absolutely.
This is exactly the order of things. You're hoping that the light would come on, he would show up in the second year and be like, guys, I'm here. I'm taking this serious. Let's go look at this and put it on me, and I will take over. LeBron, you can step not away, but to the side, and we can go do this together. But I'm here to take over now.
True.
This is exactly what Laker fans would want.
I hope so. I don't know what's driving him. It can't be money. Or maybe he just wants to be better.
I think it's as simple as, oh, yeah? I really do.
I hope so, too.
I really do think
I
it's
hope
as simple
that's
as,
the key. Yes.
Oh, yeah? You think so?
Watch this.
Watch this.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think it's money. I don't think it's stats. He already had stats. I think it's oh, really? Okay.
Desire to be champion and just.
And a desire to stick it in your eye.
That's what I'm hoping for.
I think that's a huge part of it. Hot and Cold coming up next. Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason in Ireland is next at noon after Travis and DeMarco.
Everyone on the Reddit page hates everyone except Mason.
Which is amazing that Mason somehow squeaked by.
But what is it about me that gets me off scot-free and all that?
You're their darling.
To me, I'm like the annoying one.
Well, yeah, and John is the really knowledgeable one.
He's most knowledgeable. He wins every year at the Mandy.
I know.
The OGs of LA Sports Talk.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
Have you checked out the new Park West Bicycle Casino? Only 9 miles from downtown LA, right off the 710. The bike has been reimagined with new ownership, renovations, and 200 table games. ESPN listeners get $30 in match play when they walk in and say, Cappy sent me. Park West Bicycle Casino. Real cards, real prizes, real close.
Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER. GER-0021291, 0021289, 0021292. PSIS license number 1358.
This is the Doctor in the Dugout with Dr. Alan Byer, presented by Hoag Orthopedic Institute.
I'm often asked about people who suffer their first back injury, think they've pulled a muscle in their back, and they don't stretch enough as far as their back is concerned. So when do you seek care from a doctor when you've sustained a back injury? At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, we like to tell people that the most important thing is to watch and see if that back pain is radiating down your leg, causing any numbness, causing any weakness, or any bowel or bladder dysfunction. These are surgical problems usually and require a more urgent visit to the emergency room rather than waiting to see the doctor. If none of these signs are present, it's safe to wait it out, rest for a few days, and seek medical care from your doctor within a week or so. Hope that helps. Keep stretching your back. If that doesn't get better in a week or 10 days, that's when it's time to seek the orthopedic specialist. Hope this keeps you on the field, and keep listening. We'll be back soon.
Keep listening for more on the road to recovery right here on 710 ESPN.
Hey everybody, it's Cap. Is it time to sell your home? Whether you're downsizing, moving, or inheriting a property, call Seller's Advantage. With decades of experience, they offer custom cash solutions and can close in days. No repairs, no agents, no hassle, just a great offer that gives you peace of mind. Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com. Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
As you know, we've welcomed the new partner here at 710 ESPN, NextGen. NextGen, the official AC, heat, and plumbing company of SoCal sports fans.
You're as cold as ice.
Call 833-3-NEXTGEN, NEXGEN, or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Time for our feature we do 3 days a week. Who's hot? Who's cold? Thanks to NextGen. Boy, time for Who's Hot? Who's Cold? Take it away, Producer M.
Aloha.
Hi.
Hody, hody.
All right, so Kayla Ledecky, I'm never gonna stop talking about her. Okay, I love her and I think she's amazing, and it's time to recognize true greatness. And I'm gonna force it down to everybody because it is true greatness. Okay, she just won at Worlds a gold medal for the 1500 free, which is just under a mile, and it's a event that she has not lost in 15 years. Every time she competes in this event, she has won since she was 13 years old.
Can I ask a stupid question? The 1500 you mentioned, that's a long race,
It's the
right?
longest possible race you can race in competitive swimming.
Okay.
Besides, you can be a long distance swimmer in terms of like you swim in the rivers.
Right.
If you're doing it in the pool, this is the longest amount that you can swim.
How long does it take her to swim 1,500 meters?
Funny thing you should ask. So it's about 15 minutes and 20 seconds.
Oh,
okay, so so she started at 13. She has not lost since then. She's gone 2 for 2 at the Olympics, and since the event had been added, she has now 28 total medals at the World Championships, second only to Michael Phelps with 33. And let me just say, so we've had conversations in the past about how Michael Phelps might be one of the few people that everyone believes is the GOAT of the sport. But they have competed at the world stage for about the same amount of years, both around 15, 16 years. He has 33, she has 28, but he competes in more events than she does. So he would compete in both the IM, freestyle, and relays and shorter distances. So he has more opportunity to win more medals than she does, and she has been so dominant. 15 freaking years. Wow. I just want to recognize
it's extra. Any time you are at a professional level, which she is, and more and more people are coming in to try to knock you off the top, and if you stay there for 5 years, that's crazy.
Yes.
15? That's unheard of.
And if you ever see
Tiger Woods didn't make it 15 years.
I'm trying to think.
If you ever see the list of the fastest 1,500 times or even the fastest 800 times for women, she has like every single one of the top 15.
Crazy.
She is also, at her fastest, she was 18 seconds faster than the next person with her. That is almost an entire length of the pool.
Stupid.
Which is just crazy.
That was a boat. It's not a person. That win streak, the America's Cup. Oh. That got stupid. Why didn't show up? Yeah.
Kayla Ledecky incredible, and I want to give her flowers when I get the chance to. All right,
that's cool.
What's cold is the most hated college football player.
This list is amazing.
So, Bro Bible put out their 11 most hated college football players of all time, and I'm going to give it to you from 11 to 1.
1 sec before you do that, Em. Do you think have you seen the list?
No.
Okay.
I've never heard of the list.
Who do you think is the number one person on most hated college football player of all time? Yeah.
Couldn't tell you. Bosworth?
No.
No.
No, not in the top 11.
Not in the top 11.
And a guy that people...
Manti Te'o. No,
not
on
there. Tim Tebow.
Is the most hated guy? Mm-hmm. How can Tim Tebow be the most hated guy in college football?
His calling card is a very polarizing calling card.
That's stupid.
Well,
That is.
Why?
He's the most hated guy.
According to the Bro
And
Bible.
he was very good. And if he's
Yeah.
beating your team and then also, bowing to one knee and doing the Tebow, it can be kind of like, all right, buddy, let's take a break. So here's the top 11.
Okay, who
all
made
right?
this list? Right.
11 is Terrell Pryor. 10 is Kellen Winslow Jr. 9 is Vontaze Burfict.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that one, sure.
Okay.
8 is Shedeur Sanders. 7 is Maurice Claret.
Okay.
6 is LeGarrette Blount.
LeGarrette Blount had a bad night, but by the way, was provoked into a bad night. LeGarrette
He
Blount
dropped that dude, though.
He deserved to be dropped.
Oh, my God, he dropped that
He
dude.
deserved to be dropped.
Okay.
5 is Baker Mayfield.
Sure.
Why?
Sticking
he
your
got
flag in the
arrested,
middle of the
didn't
field.
he? He was kind of a jerk. Okay,
He
okay,
was
okay.
Braggadocious.
Okay.
All of these guys share, maybe not all, but almost all. They're really good at really good programs, and they're flamboyant.
And they're in your face about it.
Yeah.
I'm counting the guys that have run afoul of the law. So far,
But
it's
that's
been like
not
3.
what this is.
I
This
know.
isn't the most arrested
But you
list.
said Tebow's at the top, so
Yeah.
this
Here's
list is bogus.
4
Go ahead. Yeah.
is Johnny Manziel.
I can see that, the money sign that made people mad.
3 is Cam Newton. 2
How he got to Auburn, I guess.
2 is Jameis Winston, and then number 1 is Tim Tebow.
Why would you hate James? He stole crab legs.
And he was good on a popular team,
And
and he was
blanker in the blank
flamboyant,
lane. Yeah,
and he
yeah.
was yelling things and doing crazy stuff. Tim Tebow is praying in your face every day. Half this country doesn't feel that.
Who made this list?
Bro Bible.
What's Bro Bible?
It's just a place that aggregates stuff. Just don't focus
What is
too
Bro
much on
Bible?
that.
It's a sports
It's a site that
culture
shares
website.
music.
Tebow's your most hated guy?
According to them.
That guy's like built villages and gave plumbing to the world that never had water, and you hate him? Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of people do.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, look.
Wow.
A lot of people are like, nah, can we not? Can we not?
Well, at least
Like,
do something
Can we not, please?
At least do something hate-worthy.
Oh.
Yes.
And then I think people who dislike Tim Tebow then also want to double down when he goes to the NFL and doesn't do anything, basically.
The
They
only
like
thing
to
I hate about
dance on
Tim
his
Tebow is he gets credit for that touchdown pass in the playoffs. When you threw
in Denver?
You threw it like 6 yards, and the dude took it the
Was
rest
it
of the way.
Emmanuel Sanders?
Nope. It was a bigger guy. It'll come to me. But it was more him than you.
DeMarco, I was singing that song. Like, guys, he threw the ball 5 yards in the air.
Right.
Like, and it was the first pass he'd thrown on time,
Yes.
in stride, maybe ever.
Oh, yes.
And
yes.
God, now I need to know who that was. All of those guys on
Yes.
that list are one of those guys that at least people are like, yeah, man, can you just please not?
Nah.
Like, Mayfield was another. Mayfield was awesome, won a bunch of games at OU, Heisman Trophy, but he's planting flags and he's
grabbing
doing,
his
he's
junk.
doing all this stuff.
I can see that.
Yeah,
He-
all right.
he loved
When you
the
call
hate.
yourself Johnny Football, too, with Johnny Manziel, that adds to it. And it
Right.
just,
Now,
it's
the
certain
crazy dude-
schools, too, if it's certain schools
Yep.
that can get on your nerves as well.
Vontaze is crazy.
Yes,
just
he
made
is.
the list.
Yes.
Vontaze was a dirty, crazy, violent.
What was it? Was in
Unpredictable.
Cincinnati. What was the coach there that had been there forever?
Marvin Lewis.
Marvin Lewis had just told him no penalties. And the next play, he gets banged for a personal foul.
So
Roughing.
you're telling me that you're surprised that Vontaze Burfict couldn't follow instructions.
When you grab him by the helmet and you say
Dude.
into his face,
Come on.
no penalties. All we have to do is get off the field and we'll
Right.
win.
And the
he
second
goes
he
out and
turned
drills a
around
guy.
and started walking back on the field, he'd forgotten what he was
could
just
not
told.
resist the hit.
He
Like-
is Vontaze
Oh,
Burfict
my
in his
God.
DNA. It is an LAFC ticket giveaway on 710. Call 877-710 ESPN right now for your chance to win
Demaryius
tickets
Thomas.
to tonight's. There it is.
There it
Tonight's
is.
game at BMO as the Black and Gold battle Mazatlan FC in the League's Cup. Be calling number 7 right now, 877-710 ESPN, and you will be at BMO only from 710 ESPN. The Dump is coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
The League's Cup kicks off tonight as LAFC takes on Mexican side Mazatlan at BMO Stadium. Can the Black and Gold start their tournament run with a statement win? Catch all the action starting with pregame at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app. LAFC versus Mazatlan. It all begins tonight.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. In the market for new flooring? Why pay more at big box stores?
At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them online at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Spend your summer days at Pechanga Resort Casino, voted the best casino outside of Las Vegas by Newsweek and USA Today. Soak up the sun poolside and enjoy world-class resort amenities, including exceptional entertainment, award-winning dining, spa luxury, golf, and not to mention 24/7 gaming excitement. Head to Pechanga Resort Casino, just off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call this number, 888-PECHANGA, to book a reservation or for more info.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Winning matters, especially after an accident. At calljacob.com, we're here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to calljacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB.
Purple Wave Auction remains the trusted leader in online equipment auctions. What makes the difference is you. You are part of our growing global community that continues to trust Purple Wave with the equipment that builds and feeds America. This trust placed in us by our community, from construction to ag producers and fleet drivers, brings great equipment opportunities to their next owners. Join the Purple Wave community today. purplewave.com.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play.
It's time for everything we haven't gotten to today. Yes, it's time for the dump.
On this day, in 1998, a movie that is quite important to little Emily was released. On this day in 1998, The Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan, directed by Nancy Meyers, was released today. And to me, that movie is absolutely insane. Because what two parents would do this to their twin children, okay? You separate your children, not at birth. No, they tried to make it work for a little bit. They separate them under the age of 2, and then everybody in both sides of their families just agree on it. They're like, oh, yeah, seems like a lovely solution. Let's send one twin to America, keep one twin in London. But then the London mom is like, I'm going to send my little daughter, Annie, to camp for 8 weeks in America. What? And doesn't think to herself, why don't I give Dennis Quaid a call and say, hey, do you happen to be sending your daughter to the same camp? Because we've never told her about her twin freaking sister. And then they go to camp.
That's a plot hole.
They go to camp, and they don't realize you're twins? Like, you're literally the same person. It's Lindsay Lohan, same person looking at each other.
She's so cute. They'll buy it.
And then, the biggest
How
thing
old
to
was
me
Lindsay
is,
Lohan in that movie? 10, 12? Yeah.
What judge approved this? What judge was like, gavel, gavel, it's okay for you to separate these twins and have them live two separate lives?
Same judge has the number that starts with 555. Same thing.
These parents are dumb and stupid,
Same thing.
and that's the biggest plot hole for me.
And you love that movie.
Yes. I love that movie so much.
Yeah, I was going to say, despite the fact that it's a judicial, travesty, you still like the movie.
You like Law and Order? Some of that stuff.
I
watched one last night.
Yeah?
Like one of the really old ones.
What was the plot?
Okay.
Is it Law and Order or SVU?
This was Law and Order.
Law and Order. Okay,
this was with Jerry Orbach and the guy that just got a new show, Jesse Martin.
Yeah, okay. Jesse L. Martin.
Jesse L. Martin.
Yes.
Thank you. It was the older one, right?
Yes.
And one of the guys in it who was just playing like a random character, not a recurring character, was Rawls from The Wire.
Oh, no way.
Lieutenant Rawls was
Yes.
in it. And you know how they ripped from the headlines, right? You know what story it was?
What?
It was the Bison Dele story. Remember Bison?
The brother, he disappeared on a boat?
That was it.
Okay.
That was the story. And it was they made it a football player instead, but they told because half of those things are like, oh, that's this. And they just fictionalize it.
Correct.
And it was the Bison Dele.
It was a crazy story. What was his real
Brian Williams.
Brian Williams. And then became Bison Dele, which is a great name. Yes.
I have one more thing on Parent Trap, and then I'll move So the movie is set up as if the real villain was Meredith Blake, who is a young woman of 27 who comes in to date Dennis Quaid while Hallie, his daughter, is at summer camp. She is beautiful, and she works with him on his vineyard.
I would argue the real villain is Dennis Quaid for not telling his daughter about this, for springing an engagement to a woman that you've been dating for 8 weeks. No, she's 27 and beautiful and just trying to get her bag. Okay? He is a wealthy, beautiful man that has a vineyard. All right? So she's not in the wrong. He's in the wrong for not preparing his daughter to have potentially a new mother. So that's my take on Parent Trap.
You've given this a lot of thought.
I have.
It was also this day in 1994 that The Mask was released. And
the Jim Carrey movie?
Was The Mask before? The Mask was after Ace Ventura, right?
After, yes. Yeah. This was like one of his first big,
we
big
knew
movies.
who he was.
Yes.
So Ace Ventura came out in 94, so it might have been the same year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because Jim Carrey is that the guy from Living Color when he did Pet Detective? And by the time The Mask came out, you're like, oh, that's the guy from Pet Detective.
Remember that question we had about like movies are better if you have enhancements?
What do you enhancements?
Gummies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ace Ventura is one of them.
And whether that means the movie is bad or good.
Right.
Either way, I was in stitches watching that
Ace
movie.
Ventura is funny, and I will go down with the ship on that.
Yes.
I think it's goofy and stupid. But
Finkel and Einhorn.
But it's funny. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. It's very, very funny.
Yes, super funny. Yes.
No, I'm with you on that.
The Mask. I didn't really like The Mask that much.
Neither did I.
Yeah, it wasn't it seemed, what do you call that? Overproduced?
Yeah. I get that.
I want to see Jim Carrey being funny.
Yeah. I don't need him in a green mask.
Correct.
Yeah,
yes.
Oh, you guys are hating. I love that movie.
Did you like that
movie? I just kept
Did you
watching
see all
it.
of them, like Son of the Mask?
No,
Mask
no,
2,
that was too
just
much.
the one?
Yeah,
okay.
just that one, and that was Cameron Diaz. Come on.
Oh, yeah, you go
Come on,
there.
Marco.
Okay.
Do you like Jim Carrey in The Grinch?
He was all right.
Like the live-action Grinch that
I
he's
don't
in?
think I've ever seen it.
He was all right. Did you like it?
I did, because, when it came out, I was a kid. And so that's the Grinch in my mind, is the live-action
Not
Grinch.
the animated one?
It's the Ron Howard, Jim Carrey Grinch.
You're a mean
Chubbs.
one.
That's
Mr. Grinch.
it's not Burl. Is it Burl Ives that
You
sings
really
that?
are.
I think it is.
Yes.
Yeah. The part about the greasy black peel.
yes.
That's such a great line.
Such a great line.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dr. Seuss. Enter Sandman was released today in 1991.
You're kidding.
How old we are, bro.
Dude, okay, this is how funny this universe is. For some reason, I have been on a Metallica kick.
Okay.
So I've been listening to Enter Sandman going up the 110 pretty much every day for the last week.
Okay.
I did not know. Yeah, this whole thing, this album
years old.
changed my life. It did. It changed everyone's life. It changed their life. They cut their hair, they shortened their songs, they went mainstream. So they gained the world and alienated all their real fans.
I know.
Yes, they sold out. Yeah, they did. They made billions off
This
it.
is on the Black Album,
This
right?
is the Black. It's called Metallica.
Right.
The Black Album.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of great songs on that
I
album.
will show you. I used to cut. You will love this. You do this. I used to cut videos. We used to, a highlight package a week, like all your big plays.
Yeah.
And you'd set it to music.
Oh, yeah.
I
Great
would set it
choice.
to this.
Of course.
Oh my God.
Why wouldn't you? This is
Yes.
a great choice.
Yes.
What's the first thing you think of when you hear this song? Those highlight packages?
Mariano Rivera.
Me too.
I think of Virginia Tech just because
Okay,
I've been
good
to
one.
all those games and my sisters went there.
Yeah.
Rivera coming out.
Yeah. And
did
it's
you
the
say
bells
VTech
at the
uses
beginning of the
this?
soul.
Virginia Tech uses this.
Frank Beamer
and
coming
has
out.
been using it since like the early 2000s.
Yes,
And
okay.
Metallica actually performed at the stadium earlier this year it's like the biggest thing at Virginia Tech.
Okay.
They did. Metallica performed at Yankee Stadium too
Mm-hmm.
for one of Mariano Rivera's last games.
So this goes back to I was with Mason in the summer. We're talking about me and a band, and I told him how many music acts we had in town. Green Day, Billy Joe Armstrong. His mom worked at a diner 2 miles from my house. MC Hammer is right over there. So all these people. And Metallica came to our school before they were Metallica and played. They did this little school fest.
That's cool.
And somebody didn't really vet the band, and they did a full-on metal set, and we couldn't have been older than 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
They could care less about why they were there. They were just rocking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are iconic for a million
Big
different
time.
reasons. But I hear the begin. Can you start the song at the beginning again? The very beginning of the song, when that's deeper into it. But
When he comes out?
This is, here comes the gate, and here comes that skinny assassin, and he's coming out there to ruin your night.
I always wondered, did he get fired up to this? It's perfect for him.
Yeah.
But did he draw inspiration for this song, or was he just in a different world?
It's a great question.
You know,
Like, was he actually hearing it?
was he actually hearing this, or was
Okay, let me
because
ask you
it
this.
fits
It absolutely
everything. Him coming out, the game is over. You just met the Sandman.
It's that beat, right?
Yes.
And it's the beat. I would imagine that when it's blaring over the speakers at Yankee Stadium, you can't not hear it, like literally. And then yeah, I'm ready to go. This is the beginning of my night. This is how my night starts.
Yes.
And I'm going out there to close the show.
If I hear this before I do any athletic competition, I'm going to be foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
You're going to know I'm listening to it. Yes.
If I'm a closer, you know what I'm coming out to?
What?
This right here.
This is the end.
Not a bad choice.
You better back that up.
Yeah. Eric Gagne had Welcome to the Jungle, which was awesome. Kenley Jansen had
California Love.
Trevor Hoffman had Hell's Bells. Like there's some really, really good. And the dude Edwin Diaz, I don't know the name of the song.
There's a trumpet. Yeah.
The trumpets are awesome.
Nice.
Yeah,
this
it's
is
a cool
the
little
end.
moment.
Yep, the Doors.
That
Dude,
is what.
that's my walkout.
This ball is gone.
Oh, here's Edwin Diaz.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Edwin Diaz.
That's Edwin Diaz? Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You know when you hear it, it's over.
And the lights are popping on and off.
yeah.
It's a good
Surprised
deal.
nobody used Stone Cold. Glass shattering.
That's Michael Thompson.
Yeah.
Is that his thing? Okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
All right, so it's two National Food Days today. Both of them are terrific. You got to get rid of It's National Chicken Wing Day.
You have to get rid of one?
And it's National Lasagna Day.
Oh,
If
get
you
rid of
could only
get rid
you're
of
not
the
a lasagna fan?
No, I love lasagna,
Okay.
but I'm not giving up some chicken wings.
I think you're right.
I've rediscovered
Yeah,
chicken.
you have
There's
chicken
so
wings
many
more
of
often
them.
than lasagna.
Huh?
I have wings more often than lasagna.
Yeah, there's so many different options
yeah.
for wings.
Yeah,
Lasagna's
there really
lasagna.
are.
Yeah.
But okay, can I make the case for lasagna? By the way, I agree with the
you
choice
don't
of
have
chicken
to. I
wing.
love lasagna. Yeah.
It's better the next day cold out of the fridge.
When it comes out like a square.
It comes out like a brick,
Yeah,
like
I
a
love
car
it.
battery. And then you just if you want to heat it up, you can. Or you don't have to, and it all
Yes.
stays together, and it's wonderful and cold and cheesy and meaty
Is it
and pasty.
Stouffer's frozen lasagna.
That's pretty good.
That will save your week sometimes.
The only thing that's not as great about that is it does take about an hour to cook.
Yes, but if you put it
Only
in right when
once.
you walk in.
Only once.
Yes.
Right?
It will save
I
your...
make a lasagna every Christmas Eve.
Okay,
So
yeah.
that's what we have at home, and I make it, and it takes me a little while to make it. It's
Labor of love.
quite good.
Yes.
But it's so heavy that I have to almost bend my knees to pick up the pan.
Next
That
time
it
you
is-
make one, let me know.
I will bring you a slab, as we like to
Yes,
say.
I don't want a single piece of cheese left. Put it all in there.
By the time that thing's done, it looked like we licked the pan.
That's what I'm talking about.
It is terrific. Cam Newton wants to do a college game day version for HBCUs, which
He wants to do what now?
they want to do like a game day, like they do,
Oh, a college game day for HBCU.
Yeah.
Because they already have gone to
That
HBCUs
sounds
before, but make it a
funky.
Yeah,
regular
it does.
week.
That sounds really cool. Yeah. I would love that. Do they have the budget for it?
Well, that's the question. Do you have the budget for it? Do you have enough places to? Are there? I don't.
Because
How many HBCUs play football? 10, 12, 15, 20?
I don't have the answer, but I do know it's the have and the have-nots.
Yeah.
Like they don't even have tape sometimes.
Right.
And your head coach drives the bus.
Right.
So I don't know if they have money to support a college game day.
It's a really interesting idea, but it just
it'd be fun.
The audience and the economics
Yes.
of it could be complicated. A little super crosstalk coming up next.
Ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th annual Give Back Golf Classic. Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. Benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH.
ESPN LA is hitting the road. Tune in Wednesday, July 30th to Sedano and Cap as we broadcast live from SeaWorld San Diego. We'll explore the incredible world of orcas, sea otters, jellyfish, shark pups, and ocean rescue, including the thrills of Summer Spectacular, packed with epic hydro shows, concerts, fireworks, maybe even a few surprises. Wednesday, July 30th, live from SeaWorld San Diego. SeaWorld San Diego. Open your world to something amazing.
Rams fans, the 2025 NFL season is right around the corner, and you don't want to miss out on any of the action. Catch every home game this season, including marquee matchups against the 49ers, Lions, Texans, Buccaneers, and more for only $93 per game. In addition, enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2025. Again, that is therams.com/2025. Secure your season tickets and see you at the Rams house.
This is an ad by BetterHelp.
Hey, it's Mace. Workplace stress is now a leading cause of declining mental health, with 61% of the global workforce feeling it more than ever. You can't escape work, but you can take small steps to take care of yourself. A walk, some sun, a favorite song. Therapy is one of those steps. Ongoing support to build resilience for whatever the day throws at you. Balance is tough. Getting help shouldn't be. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp.com/timeout.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Okay, I love Magic, but he's got to stop. I love
Stop
Magic.
what?
He's got to stop, like, posting pictures of playing basketball on his yacht.
Off the coast of Barcelona.
You got to stop.
Oh, that sounds great.
Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm mad I can't be there. Come
You know
on.
what they call that? He got game,
Of
man.
course, yes.
Basketball on a boat in Spain. It sounds real good.
Have you seen the video?
No, I've not
Ireland,
seen it.
have you seen the video?
No, but it doesn't surprise me. I've heard about this trip. You know, as you guys know, through a set of complete luck, I played golf for a few years with Samuel L. Jackson.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And he gets invited on this trip every year. And he's told me that it is ridiculous, the opulence that from start to finish that Magic and Cookie throw on these boats.
On the boat, it's opulent.
It's
Wow.
unbelievable.
So
yeah.
The video is of him taking some jumpers on the
walking
deck
on a
of this
treadmill,
boat, right? and but so when you at first it's kind of this tighter shot, and you're like, oh, that ball's good. If he misses a shot, it's going to bounce off the boat and into the ocean. And then they pull back and. It's not.
Wow.
Like you could miss and have it bounce up, roll up 100 yards in any direction.
Wow. What's the point of that? To show you how much money I have, or to show you like how bad you're doing in life?
No, to show you how much fun I'm Magic Johnson. Look how much fun I'm having. There's no reason to be...
DeMarco, it's the Steve Mason philosophy. If there are no pictures, it didn't happen.
Yeah, and and by the way, and you don't need to apologize if you're Magic Johnson. You got an expensive yacht off the coast of Barcelona, and it's a basketball court, and you're shooting around. Good for Magic.
You could
we
run
should all
5-on-5 full court on that thing and have a lot of people waiting off to the side.
You know that's next, right? A full court thing on a yacht coming next soon.
Yeah, that was quite a vision. So DeMarco told me that you killed the Soldier Boy dance.
I have no recollection of that at all.
You did the Soldier Boy dance video, right?
With the Clipper girls for some reason.
Recollection of this at all. Was that back? That was back when we were the Clipper station and John was the voice of the Clippers.
I think
so.
Yeah, and Mace got together with the Clipper girls and did the Soldier Boy dance.
Yeah, but I did. I thought. My footwork is very good.
You did a great job, but have you heard that before, that it came to a screeching halt after you did the video?
No, the whole movement?
The whole
Did
movement.
I kill it?
I think you might have.
Oh, wow.
Did you prepare your choreography?
I did. Oh, no. It took some work to actually get it down. And those Clipper girls actually showed me how to do it. By the way, in a related story, I get this text message today. It says, Lily, would you like to go out Saturday night? There's a party with salsa dancing. Now, I'm obviously totally missed me because
you got to respond to it.
How do you respond to that?
Yes.
You say, I would love to. Where do you want to pick me up or should I meet you?
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do it.
How long you can keep it going.
Wait, I'm confused.
Yeah, what's the
So somebody got my text by accident. They sent it to me by accident
when you said
instead
Lily,
of to Lily.
So this was supposed to be to somebody named Lily.
I thought it was Lily sending one to him.
And it's an alert that there's salsa dancing on Saturday night.
You have to accept. And you have to be the one to initiate the beginning. I'll make dinner reservations.
Yeah.
I will pick you
okay,
up.
good. We'll do that. We'll do that today.
Yeah.
We'll do
but
that
this
today.
also is a common scam these days too.
The salsa scam?
and they say, hey, are you this? I'm looking for this, or I'm this, and then they keep on talking to you and get your information.
So what do they get out of it? What is
they
this
can get your
person?
information.
How?
They have a
Like
conversation.
they infiltrate your phone, or I have to give it to them?
I ain't giving these people
I was
my
gonna
credit
say-
card number.
I was going to say,
I think it's a way in just to get.
Although they do say that if you get a spam call, you shouldn't answer spam calls
don't.
because then all of a sudden you're in there. There's a live person here.
Yeah.
Files.
Right. No, that's always. I'm trying to think of the people that if they texted me, I would text back any sort of like credit card information. I think it'd be my mom and dad.
Yep.
Yeah.
And my wife.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think that's the list of people I would send my credit card
I'm used to being
information
scammed by them.
$100 on Roblox.
Yeah,
exactly.
Speaking of dancing, just totally random story. Very good friend of mine celebrated her 70th birthday. It was a big party.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Carol. Congratulations.
Hello, Carol.
Happy birthday. The big 7-0. So there's like a stage there. And all of a sudden, she walks out, and you figure she's going to give a speech, thank you for coming, all that stuff. Instead, a dance partner walks out there. She had learned how to do the tango.
No kidding.
And at the age of 70, she put on a
Rose in the
friggin'
teeth?
show, right down to the rose in the teeth, exactly right. And I'm like, that's the way to celebrate your 70th birthday. Go out, learn a new skill, and put on a show.
That is terrific.
It's kind of inspiring, isn't it?
It really,
That's
truly
awesome.
is to take a big swing like that.
Yeah.
My mom has a friend that for her 80th birthday, she went skydiving.
Beautiful.
She did it as a
couldn't do
tandem
that.
jump, but
I
she
couldn't
did
do
it
that.
at age 80.
I could tango at. I guess my next big birthday would be my 60th birthday.
The big
so
6-0.
maybe I could try. You
better start
Mace
now.
and you Ireland,
Yeah.
like you guys are willing to do a thing.
Yeah,
like
you gotta
you'll give it a shot.
living with reckless abandon.
Yeah, I don't really think I got that.
I don't think I got
Mason
that
and I,
in
we were
my
talking about
genes.
this the other day, Trav. Mason and I, and Michael Thompson is on this list too. We are unembarrassable.
I think you're right.
People think that they can dare us to do stuff, or that they'll say, well, they would never. Whenever somebody says, well, he would never do that, that's my ears perk up when I hear that.
Yeah.
Because I'll do
Then
pretty
there's
much
$100 hanging
Yeah, I'll
in the
do
balance,
pretty
and
much
Ireland
any-
just goes head first.
Yeah, I'll do pretty much anything. You
Yeah.
can't embarrass me. You can't embarrass Michael. One of my favorite. Michael's coming in today. One of my favorite Michael stories is we went to like this. I think I've told this before. We went to this really nice steakhouse in San Antonio. He walks in sweats with a red Solo cup of wine, and the guy goes, the maitre d's in a tux, and he says, "Sir, can I put that in a wine glass for you?" And Michael goes, "Nope, I'm good."
Yep.
Walks in his sweats, sits down, has dinner. And by the way, they wouldn't give him ketchup, and he pulled a ketchup bottle out of his pocket.
That's just being prepared.
Yeah, no, that's just ready.
Yeah, I could be
mini
embarrassed.
Tabasco.
I could be embarrassed.
You can be embarrassed?
Yeah, I think so.
When was the last time you were embarrassed?
Falling.
Fall?
When you fell.
When you fell in the
yeah.
bushes?
Fell.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that. When I went through the display of poinsettias at the
Yes.
nursery,
Oh,
that was
that's right.
that was embarrassing.
Is that what happened? You went through
See,
the
Trav, what I
display
would
of
do,
the poinsettias?
what I would do if I knocked out a whole row of poinsettias, I would immediately pop up and say, "See, folks, I did you a favor. These are all now half off."
It was like a cartoon. There was a Travis-sized hole through the middle of a display of point. And to your point, John, I didn't have the one-liner, but I couldn't get up fast enough to just let everybody know I was doing okay.
Because that's the thing that guys do is if you fall, you bounce up as quickly as
I'm
possible.
good, of course.
I'm totally fine.
I'm good.
Which is what I did when I busted my foot.
Oh, on
I
TV.
busted my foot, and I immediately, because the heel bone, imagine this, the heel bone is shattered. So the first thing I did was bounce up as quickly as possible. And all the pieces of the
Went
heel
everywhere.
bone, like it was a Rubik's Cube. But I bounced right up.
And
I showed-
and by the way, do you remember what you did? You did bounce right up, and you go, "I think I just broke my foot."
Yes. And then John said, just a sprain.
And remember Ray Allen
Ray Allen
was in studio that day. This was back when we did the show on TV. And Ray and I, between the two of us, diagnosed that Mace just had a sprained ankle and he'd be fine in a couple of weeks.
Oops.
How long did it take you to get to the doctor?
Oh, he was in the hospital for 10 days.
The paramedics were there.
Oh,
like,
the same day.
During the show.
Weren't you jumping over something?
Yeah, I was jumping over something.
And you landed on the same foot that you went over the stick with.
No, he took off his shoes. He
How
jumped,
did you jump barefoot?
He jumped a couple of times and he goes, and he hit the bar just
I
barely.
thought I was missing
and
by
he goes,
just
if
the
I
sole
take
of my shoe.
if I take these shoes off, I can make it. And
Yeah.
I went, that's a horrible idea.
Boy, I'll
And the
tell you,
next
I've
thing
tried to
broke
dial it back. Dial back some of
Good.
the crazy.
Super Dave.
That's why you've officially retired from athletic
All
competitions.
sports. I've retired from sports.
Anyone over the age of 50 that works at our station should officially retire from all
Can we make that a
athletic
policy?
You want to make that a policy and just let the kids play?
Great.
Yes.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
I'll come.
Oh, yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll hang out.
Totally
I'll
be there.
I'll socialize.
Hang out with people and
I'll
all
sit
that
in the
stuff.
dugout. I'll drink
Right.
the beer. I'll have a good time. I just don't want to have to run to first base.
Right. Well, you kind of lope.
I don't want to have to move at a pace beyond strolling.
Yes,
Right.
correct. Correct.
How about, and it's the, once I get out of, like if I swing the bat, put the ball in play.
Yep.
The first step, it's just hardwired. You go.
Right.
And then after the first step or two, it's like, okay, take it easy.
Yep.
And slow, but it's that first step that's going to be the problem.
The explosive step.
I don't have the explosions of a thing of the past.
As you found today, it's not the sprinting; it's the stopping for me.
Yeah, DeMarco nearly put me
I
through the
almost
back
ran
wall
him
there.
over. You stopped-
what was going on?
I was following him into the studio, and he stopped right in the doorway without
I
telling
got the
me
wrong
he's
end
stopping.
of that.
And bam.
I got the wrong end of that.
Bam, as they say.
Let me ask you guys a quick little sports thing before we dip out of here. Dan Wecke was writing in The Athletic about how people in Luka's camp believe that the for lack of a better way to describe it, the light would have gone on the physical fitness thing on Luka regardless of the trade. That he was going to get to the point in his life where that would have happened organically, that he would have been recommitted to physical fitness, et cetera, et cetera. You believe that?
Nope.
I don't either.
I think honestly think we're going to look at Luka's revenge tour. He is.
Yeah.
I mean, if everybody in the national media was talking about my weight, I would do something about it, and I would do something about it right away. I really think Luka heard this, and the way Dallas crapped on him on the way out the door, I'm like, no, I'll show them. I think there's a chip on his shoulder.
it's an watch this.
Yeah.
John, what do you think?
I agree with you, and to Mason's point, they cost Luka $200 million by trading him.
Yep.
Because they took him out of the Supermax.
Right.
And the fact that they did that without any warning, well, arguably the second best player in franchise history, this would be like the Lakers doing this to, Kobe or Shaq. It was I couldn't believe it. And so I'm with Mace. If they would have done that to me, I would have had a higher level of motivation than I've ever had in my life. Every day I would get up and I would stick a Mavericks logo on my bathroom mirror and look at it. And
like Clover Lang.
Oh my God!
Yep.
Yes.
And by the way,
every day I would say, these effers.
Yeah.
I am going hard. I'm just going to use this as fuel and go.
Ireland, you were not a skinny Luka believer. You are now, though, right? You saw that
I
cover
now
of the
think. Well, the only thing I'd seen, and still the only thing I've seen, are still pictures. And I said, until I see a video, I'm not going to believe
him
that
playing.
Luka's skinny.
Yes.
But now, DeMarco, what I said is, he agreed to go on the cover of Men's Health and do a cover story about how he's recommitted to stay in shape. Now I think he's past the point of no return.
You have to do it. Yeah. He looks good.
Now he's going to be skinny by hook or by crook.
I want to see skinny Luka on the floor. I love the fact that he looks great. I want to see how he performs when he looks this way.
That's interesting. How does his performance change based on this
told
level
Travis,
of fitness?
He's a bit of a hammer, too. Like, he's a big, strong guy. Yeah.
I think you just get more of it, and he doesn't get tired.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big thing, I think.
But, I'm guessing here, but let's say he was, for round numbers, let's say he was 250, and now he is 225. Okay?
Yep.
That's a lot less weight.
It's a lot less weight.
Like that, to be able to physically do what he does, because he plays physically. He's
And I
got guys
also
on his
wonder, when
hips.
was the last time he was in this shape?
Yeah.
Emily said his rookie year.
His rookie year?
In
This
Dallas.
looks more fit as opposed to just not overweight.
Oh, yeah,
This is a level of fitness that looks
I think
new.
we should all lose weight in honor of skinny Luka. Let's all do it. Come on. Who's in? Who's in? Let's all do it.
I'm down to where I need to be. I'm good. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
you
about
know, you look good.
I'm thinking about going the other way. I'm thinking
Are
about
you?
putting it back
No.
on.
Packing it back on? Don't do it.
No, then I could lose it again and everybody could say nice things about me all over
okay,
again.
yeah.
I've
One
stopped
of
getting
these.
compliments. I don't like it.
Once you're there, you're
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
And you get a couple of, you look great, and then people
guys
are,
I play golf with, my buddy Brad in particular, will somebody say, "Oh man, you've lost a lot of money." He's like, "God, how many times do I have to listen to somebody say this to you?" I'm like, "They've stopped saying it, so I need to put it back
right.
on."
All right.
Yeah.
See? There you
Yeah,
go.
There you go. Hot fudge sundaes and lasagna on National Lasagna
Nice.
Day.
National Lasagna
Live a
Day.
little.
That's
Play
Super
for the
Crosstalk.
tide.
We'll see you tomorrow.
The League's Cup kicks off tonight.